Thank you, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another edition of the Tech Bar Family Feud. On the last episode, we had the Guzenzo family absolutely destroy Danny and Ray of the Tech Bar. And today, we have another epic battle. Tonight, we have Paco Lebron and Rick Smith of MSP Unplugged facing off Danny and Ray of the Tech Bar. Who will be the winner? Stay tuned to find out. Back to you, Steve. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've all been waiting for is finally here. The Tech Bar, featuring Super Cousin Danny, featuring Powerhouse Ray, and this week we're about Paco Lebron and Rick Smith of MSP Unplugged. Ladies and gentlemen, as always, grab your drinks and let's get right into the show.
Like on the drive down, I knew I'd need them.
I love it. Like,
You just hear Ashley just filling up her wine glass.
what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Tech Bar. I'm Powerhouse Ray, joined as always by
Super Cousin Danny.
and we're here doing the same thing we do every other Thursday with a little bit of news about your house. You have windows?
No, it's painted.
You painted houses. I'm so proud of you, dude. That's fantastic. So we know, like, the real reason you guys joined the Tech Bar is simply because you want to know about Danny's house. So just saying, letting you guys know what's going on. His house has painted. What's the next step?
Tile. They should have tile today, actually. I don't know. I won't know till next week, but
Okay.
yeah,
Well, I gotta say,
hope.
I missed you last week. Oh, thank you, Steven. Says he loves the glasses on the table. Do we have shot glasses as well? We're not doing shot. Funny enough, that was exactly what Danny asked for. We're not doing shot glasses for a simple reason, out of respect for Life Cycle Insights. So they made frosted. These are actually very limited edition frosted Life Cycle Insights shots glasses. Alex and Marty have hooked me up. The new ones are clear, so like these are super limited edition, kind of like the hat that I gave Slagle at CCF last year. That's also limited edition. There's 3 in the country.
I don't even have that hat.
No, it's Slagle and me, and that's it. So we're not going to do shot glasses, but you can get these at the swag store. And if you're kind of cool, I may bring it to you at CCF, Keith, when I see you. What's up, Garrett? I see you in the chat. Appreciate you, bro. Ashley, awesome. Nice to see you as always. Keith, second time I see you today. What's up, brother? How you doing? I see Phil Buck, our wonderful editor. It's an awesome. I see Jack, who was out with us over at Right a Boom, over in Chicago, or not in Chicago, in Dallas.
Yeah.
Hot as balls. Dallas was actually cold as shit. It was actually kind of nice. It was cool, except we were in the Gaylord, which I don't know if you know is inside, not outside.
Yeah, we're aware of that.
You want to share that story real quick?
Actually, you could do it because I feel like that's something you should say.
I did share this at Dallas. So we were at Seven Figure IT Nation Secure, whatever, in the Gaylord Orlando, and we're having dinner one of the nights. We may have been, yes, a little bit of booze. We may have been drinking slightly. We're having dinner with Glenn Holcomb, Matt Topper, with a bunch of friends, and we're there. And we're in this boathouse. It's supposed to be a nice steakhouse. We're in this boathouse. Windows are open. Doors are open. The roof is semi-open. And I've commented to Danny. I was like, wow, for Florida summer, this is a really nice night. It's beautiful. It's fantastic. And he kind of gives me that face right there, that one. And I'm like, dude, it's freaking gorgeous outside. What are you talking about? And again, that face.
Yeah.
And he goes, dude, we're inside.
We're in a dome.
We're in a dome. And I swear to God, this was like Lost realizing they were dead. Sorry if that's a spoiler alert at this point. But I look up, and sure enough, the Gaylord, of course, is in a big ass dome. It's an atrium in a big ass dome. But it just looks outside, which I still maintain is perfect Florida weather.
It was for June.
For
it was
June,
great.
it was awesome.
For June.
So all the Gaylords are kind of like that. So we go to Dallas, and I did recount the story a couple times, just so you know. And I told it exactly like that. And sure enough, the Dallas one was really nice. It was actually warmer than I would have liked because it was cold as shit outside. It was like 30-something degrees.
Really?
I would have loved that. You were missed in Dallas, by the way. And we had some fun. And actually, we brought something from Dallas to this event. Oh, there you go. Sean's dad is here. We actually brought something from the event. So at the event, and this is not my fault. This is Kelvin Tehilar's. This is Dustin Bolander, Matt Rose, all these bad, shady people. We're there, and they start ordering drinks that ChatGPT has created. Yeah. Oh boy. So they're having ChatGPT make me an OIT VoIP that's red. Make me a Tech Rage that's red. Make me this. Make me that. Make me an MSP GeekCon May 21 through 23. Still early bird tickets. MSPGeekCon.com. Damn, Simon's on the money today. All right. So I get there, and whatchamacallit, I had this 14-hour ridiculous. Miami to Dallas is not 14 hours, but I had this ridiculous time getting there. I'm not sure if it's our admin Nikki's trying to kill me. I'm not sure if Delta was trying to kill me, but it took me 14 hours to get to Dallas.
Listen, the big thing with that, the one error, it was not direct.
It was not direct. I agree, and I can't blame anybody because she ran it by me, and she's like, look, check this out. And I'm like, yeah, it's fine. And yeah, I only looked at the departure times. So anyway, so what happened was, so I get to Dallas. I'd been up since 2 a.m. I'd slept on, I was like 2 hours sleep. I go to my room, I crash. I'm dead. It's 6 o'clock. I'm out. Around 9 o'clock, my laptop's going off. My cell phone's going off. My watch is going off. The hotel room is ringing. I had not told anybody my room number. My room is ringing. Discord and Slack are going off. Turns out, I didn't even know you could call people on Discord. Kelvin was trying to get a hold of me. He did. I answer the phone. It's 9 o'clock. He goes, you have to come down here. So I go downstairs, and we're at the bar at the awesome Texan station. Shout out to Josh, the manager, who hooked us up, took care of us, and Ethan, our waiter. And anyway, I'm going to stop telling people that I know their names because you're going to realize I'm a super drunk. So I get there, and Kelvin says, here, try this. Danny, when I say try this, how many drinks do you think I'm holding?
1.
Yeah, this was 5. Kelvin was holding 5, pushed 5 drinks in front of me. And that was the beginning of the night.
Shouldn't it be try these?
He's Dutch. So we'll give him a pass. But it was, whatchamacallit. So there were 5 drinks. That was the start of the night. And it was a wild week. It was phenomenal. But one of the coolest parts was we were having ChatGPT make the drinks for us, and then we were giving it to the bartender to make them. And of course, bartenders love it when you go off script, but they were super freaking cool. So I think Lakshmi was one of the names. Nabi was the other name. I forgot the third one, Richard or Ricardo. But thank you to the whole staff at Texas Station. You took care of us. You guys are awesome. With that said, speaking of awesome people, one of my favorite things about going to conferences is that I get to see awesome people.
Yeah.
And actually, the guest we have today, I think I'm going to see. You guys can nod your head in the green room or shake your head. I'm going to see at least one of you. I'm hoping both of you guys at CCF in a couple weeks, right? I see one of them nodding the head.
Those are slow nods.
And I see one doing this. And I see one doing
and
this.
They're both slow. They're both slow like this.
So why don't we welcome our guests? We have Paco Lebron and Rick Smith, the hosts of MSP Unplugged. What's up, gentlemen? How you guys doing?
How's it going, everyone?
How you doing, guys?
What's up, guys?
I love that everybody has this beautifully lit background. You can tell who the podcasters are here, right? we got Rick with the nice red lighting. We got Paco matching with the nice red lighting. That's
a little under construction,
awesome,
so I
might have to
up
change my
with
lights
Smith.
just to match you guys. There we go. I'll get some red.
There you
go.
Nice.
What you call it? So
You love that you could do that.
I do love that I could do. I absolutely love it. I mean, I can make this whole room go ape shit if I need to. But what's up, gentlemen? How you guys doing?
And better than good, better than most, as I like to say. How about you, Mr. Smith? How's this fine? What did we Thursday today?
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. You know how I say.
See,
It's all
I have
cool.
a serious problem already with the two of you to start with. Okay,
Okay.
I'm used to like when I'm on the mic, like I'm used to being like the sexy, sultry voice, right? And then I do MSP Dispatch with Tony Francisco, and he does a "Hey baby, how you doing?" Right? It's like a '90s R&B song. I got Boys to Men like in my ear 24/7. And then I get on with you two, and you guys both have that sexy, sultry voice too. Like this is some bullshit. Like,
So wait, I don't have that voice at all.
so welcome
you-
to the Tech Bar. It's nice that you guys have come on. It's awesome. So and
that is
actually,
an alley-oop.
thank you. I appreciate you. Whatchamacallit. So you guys, let's start it off first. We mentioned this on Dispatch, and Rick, you know I love you, bro. You're my homie, but Paco, you just got recognized by what was it, Channel Pro CRN, as like sexiest man alive or something to that effect. What was the title?
Yeah,
Sweetest
Channel Pro
MSP.
gave me. Channel Pro gave me the distinct honor for this year's peer-to-peer award from the 12 amazing MSPs that they highlighted in their stories last year. So, definitely was a speechless when Colleen Fry, executive editor over there, or managing editor, who gave me a call. So yeah, it was just one of those where she sent me an email and said, "Hey, I need a couple minutes from you." So I'm thinking, as you know, Ray, we talk all kinds of shit all over the place.
Yeah,
I'm like, did I say
all the
something?
time.
And so I was like,
thought you got caught.
shit.
What did
Like,
I do?
and so when
shit.
she called me to tell me, and I literally was like, I dumbfounded. I was just like, wow. Like, I mean, I greatly appreciate it. I think there are a lot of my peers that have contributed to the community. In my opinion, more than what probably I have. But it's a distinct honor, and I appreciate them nominating me for that.
That's awesome.
That's
man.
awesome.
Congratulations. You guys both do a lot for the community, right? You have your podcast, you have MSP Unplugged, you have your MSP. I know at least Paco was nodding his head. You're going to be at CCF. I will see you there.
Yep.
Whatchamacallit. And you guys have your conference you guys do every year, right? That's in what, August in Chicago? Techcon. Damn, Simon is like on them. And we didn't even plan this part. I'm just talking, and Simon's just bam like that. September 7th through 10th.
So there's a little bit of a change in location on that.
What was that?
It's actually going to be. It's a little change in location this year. It's actually going to be in Rick's backyard this year in Jersey.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
Nice. I might actually. I'm gonna do my best to make it out there. I know you have another one of our friends, Marvin B, who goes out there also, right? He MCs and definitely want to go out and see my friend. And I love these kinds of conferences. One of the reasons I love Write a Boom so much, and I'm so excited about GeekCon is it's not a Connect. I love Connect. Don't get me wrong. I love Connect. I love Secure, but Connect is 5,000 people. That's ridiculous. In more intimate conferences, you can actually have conversations. You can actually get to know people, have the hallway sessions, which is what I love, right? The sit down and talk kind of thing. So I love that. If you guys haven't registered, please go over to Techcon Unplugged and go register, because you guys have some spaces left, right? I hope we got 5 months.
Yeah, so we
months left.
Yep. So we got early bird tickets up until the end of this month. And then we'll start doing our tiered approach as well. So definitely if you want the lowest price, it's definitely now until the end of the month for sure.
Awesome. So we want to give you guys and how much is the early bird price?
It is $199.
$199. All right. So whoever gives us the 2 best comments of the night, Simon, we're gonna buy 2 passes for 2 people from the chat to give them away. So yeah, let's piss off Michelle with my wife, the CFO. Let's piss her off.
Better to ask for forgiveness than permission.
Absolutely. This is just recorded. It's not like you can go back and look. All right.
I hope Brady's not watching.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Because his wife too. All right. So we want to give you guys 30 seconds. I was going to say 30 minutes. Want to give you guys 30 seconds to go full screen. Tell everybody all the awesomeness. If you want to pitch the MSP, you want to pitch the podcast, you want to pitch the conference, do your thing. You guys are, just amazing people in the industry, and I want to give you your time to do awesome stuff so I can stare at Paco's Spider-Man mask.
No problem. Awesome. Well, Rick, I'll let you carry, or you want me to toss it?
Well, guys, Techcon Unplugged. I'll talk about that. And Paco, you can talk about MSP Unplugged. Fair enough?
Or that?
Okay. And this is basically our annual gathering. It's techs, business owners, and vendors in the space. And it's a small, intimate conference. We try to limit the number to like 100 people, a little more if necessary. But really, for us, this whole thing is just basically for us to get together, exchange great ideas, learn from good people, and learn from each other is really what the biggest point is here. We try to keep it peer focused. So we of course we have vendors that sponsor, but we do ask, we keep it 50-50 between the vendors and peers, and breakout sessions and presentations and peer and panels. So basically we split it all up, get learnings from each other. And it's basically a great way to start relationships, cultivate ongoing relationships, and learn from each other. And that's Techcon Unplugged in a nutshell.
Very cool. And I'll take on the quick 5 seconds to introduce our podcast, MSP Unplugged. We host a show twice a week. One is Tech Talk Tuesday that highlights specifically a IT business owner's journey, whether they are a part-time business owner to a veteran in the space. Everyone can learn something from any of these journeys. And then we have Resource Thursday, which we have a big proponent of vendors in the community, whether they're emerging vendors or have also been in the space, but those that want to get front row seats, really understand what they can gain from, and really just all around good people that are servicing our audience, our attendees, our community through the businesses that they work for. So catch us at mspunplugged.com. Find us on all the great podcatchers or on youtube.com/MSP Unplugged.
I love it.
Excellent.
And I changed all our lighting to be red just to match you guys. just because, why not, right? Why not? If we can do it, we can do it. All right, Simon, what do we got coming up next, man?
Okay, so this is, as you guys know, this is a drinking show. Some drinks that we're going to be preparing tonight. So first, we like our guests to talk about what they'll be drinking. So Paco, why don't you tell us what you'll be drinking tonight?
Yeah, so tonight I got rum chata. So it's the original commercial horchata drink that we would have at a typical Mexican restaurant, but that it is infused with rum. There is a Puerto Rican concept called coquito that they have during the holiday.
Yeah.
So this was the first version that I saw come to market before obviously Bacardi came out with their coquito and everyone else started coming out with their own type of version. But basically it's just, again, like a milky rice water type drink infused with rum and a little bit of cinnamon. So that's usually my go-to for something on the rocks, just a nice kickback type of drink, chilled, and that's what I'm drinking tonight. Nice.
I love horchata and horchata too. All right, and then Rick, what will you be drinking tonight?
I am drinking. I'm a whiskey bourbon guy, so I'm drinking
my dude.
Uncle Nearest. Yes, that's exactly what I have. Uncle Nearest, which is a distillery in Tennessee. Essentially, it is we want to say an offshoot of Jack Daniels, because the person nearest was a black brewer or barreler or whatever you call a whiskey person who made and helped on Jack Daniels with his recipe. So he's basically the person that was responsible for the Jack Daniels brand. And someone did the research actually on the story, started the distillery, actually a young African-American female started it. And now Uncle Nearest is the largest African-American owned whiskey distillery in the country. And that's what I'm drinking.
Nice.
That is awesome. I love that. Actually, I had heard whatchamacallit. I had heard the research on it because a couple of years ago I got my older brother. I got him taken care of as the what is it? It's not the Kentucky Colonel, Tennessee Squires. So in learning about that, I learned about the history of Jack Daniels and the master distiller, the gentleman that created it.
Term.
Very cool stuff. I haven't tried that though. All right, so how do you compare that to like a Jack Daniels?
This is I've been a Jack Daniels fan, Jack Daniels drinker, and I hate to say this, but my mother-in-law has actually turned me on to Jack Daniels. But I've been a Jack Daniels drinker for now 30 years. But last couple of years, I've been really pushing into man too.
So which have been doing longer, Jack Daniels or IT?
About the same. No, Jack a little longer. Jack a little longer.
Jack Daniels.
I was going to say. I mean, nobody drinks like either teachers or IT workers, man. It's about the same.
True that.
Paco, it's funny.
I need ice.
The rum chata. My mother-in-law, she gave us a cinnamon toast crunch shot. You know what that was?
Ooh.
2 things. It was rum chata with Fireball.
Good Lord.
Yep.
And it tasted like cinnamon toast crunch.
All right, so I got the question. Paco, all right, you mentioned coquito.
Yeah.
Have you made it yourself?
I have not made it myself, but my old man does all the time. No, I mean, there's a lot. So here's the big debate, right? Like, so, and this is in my household. Like, my mother was born here. My dad was actually born in the island. So he makes his with chocolate, which is unheard of in the traditional sense. But he says that is the traditional way to make it. My mom swears that that's a figment of my dad's imagination. So he has his way, and then she has her way. So I have not made it, but I know it is an in-depth process to try and get that going.
Hey,
that's
around
the
holidays,
so my thing is when we make. What was that, Rick?
No, I was saying around the holidays, if you can catch someone who makes it, not any store bought, but if you can catch someone who makes it, that is the best.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Whatchamacallit? So I was gonna make it this past Christmas, so I got everything and the condensed milk and the whole thing.
Yeah.
And then I started researching it, and I started because my wife's father is Puerto Rican. Well, my wife's Puerto Rican, but her father's born in Puerto Rico, and he always makes it for us every year. So I started researching. I'm like, I'm gonna do this year. And I went down this rabbit hole, and apparently there's this whole set because I'm Cuban. There's this whole sect of like Puerto Ricans that say, no, don't use Bacardi. You have to use Don Julio, or you got to use something else.
Right.
Like they get real hardcore about what rum you use with this. So it's pretty amazing. I'm gonna make a shit ton of noise while I'm shaking this, Simon. I don't know if you want to mute me or if you want to play a commercial or you want to bring up rules or what do you want to do, dude?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do the rules. But first, so this drink I'll mute you guys and then I'll talk about it. So this drink, if you guys heard the story from Ray, this drink was actually created. They're making the OIT VoIP. So this drink was actually created or generated using ChatGPT. It has 2 ounces of tequila, 1800. That's the one that Ray likes. It has 1 ounce of lime juice, 1 ounce of pomegranate juice, and then the rest of the ingredients. So that was a fun time at Ride a Boom. It definitely got us a little bit drunk. I would say. So we kept the idea going, and then Ray's actually making the whitey VoIP drink. Nice. So let's go ahead and dive into the rules for the Tech Bar. Like I told you guys in the green room, we do have rules here. We have the Tech Bar rules. So Paco, why don't you do us a favor and read off the first 3 rules, and then Rick, you can take 4, 5, and 6.
Sounds good. So, rules of the Tech Bar. The bartenders are always right, which is also true. No politics or religion at the bar. Very good words. If you hear these words, you have to drink. Namaste, unprecedented, and the new norm. Yeah, because I'm sick of that term too. Over to you, Rick.
Sports are on 24/7. What happens at the bar stays at the bar. And the last one, if the bartender is wrong, see rule number 1.
There you go. And for the purposes of this show, you guys are bartenders along with us. So, what you say goes. So I'm talking to you, Keith Nelson, because I see you in the chat. And I know Keith likes to get a little rowdy. So, whatchamacallit. So, yeah. So this drink, and actually, you guys are on a very special episode of Tech Bar. So, these 3 words we've been using started with Sean and myself way back in June 2020. After on the first Tech Bar, we've been doing these ever since, and this is the first time ever we're going to change the words.
Yep.
Right.
Oh wow.
Simon, are we doing the poll now? Or are we doing it later? I'm just fucking up his whole shit. He don't need it.
Yeah, so this is the last chance to vote on the final words. Right now, these are the standings for the new words. We're retiring, or we're keeping, actually, at this point, we're keeping one of the words, and then we're bringing on new words for 2023. So if you guys want to vote, give me 1 second.
I mean, you don't know if there's maybe an upset. Like, it could be. I like the new norm is gone. You know what I mean? But like, I like that. Like, there could be an upset. It could be Namaste could be gone. So I don't know. What do you think?
Off the Rails definitely fits the theme of the show.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to vote, the link is down below. Again, go.oit.co/techbar2023. By the end of this episode, we will be retiring at least 2 words. So go ahead and vote and cast your votes.
So, and then we always pick, actually not always, since you joined, which next month will be a year, right?
Yeah.
Because you joined in
No,
April.
actually, no. It's already been over a year.
No. Was it?
Yeah, I was at the Valentine's last year.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
Time flies.
Okay. Wow.
I had a
okay.
house then.
Huh?
I had a house then.
Well, you have a house now. It's just not finished.
It's just not ready.
All right.
Yeah.
It's not about you, man. All right. So you guys don't go. I watch Unplugged. You guys don't go through this nonsense. I'm going to go with to Unplugged with them instead of like, you and Simon. You guys got this. You and Keith and Simon. Whatchamacallit. So since Danny started, he brought up this great idea of we let the guest hosts propose a new word, a new drinking word. So I think Unplugged would be phenomenal, but it's you guys. You guys get to set the rules. So what word would you like to use for tonight as our 4th drinking word?
No, I think Unplugged is cool, don't you?
Yeah, I think Unplugged. I like Unplugged.
You planted that seed. You planted that seed. Now
You
that
gotta Unplug.
You know why? Because okay, so here's what it's called. It's called a toss to a guest host, right? I don't want to set them up where like they have the blank faces of like, oh my god, what are we gonna do? So I want to give a little something just in case. And if they have something better, it's cool. But I don't want to leave them stay. I don't want to leave them hanging, right? It's an alley-oop.
For the dead air. Yep. Nope. That's what a true host does.
Yeah, there you go. All right.
And then we do have a toast in hand, so we can start off our night. So, Paco, since you're the peer of the year, why don't you read us the toast?
Yeah, sure. Out with the old, in with the new. Cheers to the future and all that we do.
Oh, that's perfect for our new word poll. I love that. That's not bad. I know it's a little more tart than you like.
I'm feeling it very sweet.
It's got agave, it's got grenadine, it's got freaking pomegranate annals. What is it?
I found the tequila.
Pomegranate seeds.
I did find the tequila though. I just found
So it's a little sweet. I like it though. It's good. I got this whole like bar set up in front of me. It's okay. I'm just gonna let you guys go and I'm gonna do my thing. All right. So we're good. All right. So I like that toast. And these are our Tech Bar glasses. Go check them out. Shop.oat.co. You guys can pick them up. Anyway, so Simon, we got a promo coming up. I lost Simon.
So yeah, sorry.
There he is.
I misclicked. So we're gonna be
Talking
playing a
about
quick
off the rails
promo.
already, man.
We're gonna be, and I haven't even drank. So we're gonna be playing a quick promo spot, and then we'll be right back with you guys.
The Tech Bar will be right back after these messages. Are you sick and tired of boring old regular milk? Bland taste and white color leaving you searching for more? Then you need Simon's Milk.
That's right. It's the one and only milk from yours truly, Simon Escobar.
I have nipples, Simon. Could you milk me?
Oh, come on, guys. It's not from me. It's by me.
Simon's mixing all your favorite flavors into delicious artisan milk combinations like salmon milk, clam chowder milk, and even chicken wing milk. Available by the gallon or in 8-ounce boxes for when you're on the go.
Love that authentic salmon flavor.
And that's not all. If you order now, we'll throw in one free SD card. That's Simon's Dairy Punch card. One punch with every order and your 12th gallon of Simon's milk is free. Available by the gallon for only $11.99 or a 6-pack of 8-ounce boxes for only $15.99. To order Simon's milk, call 1-833-MSP Network now. Please allow 4 to 6 weeks for delivery. Shipping and handling may apply.
You guys don't have commercials on your podcast. I happen to know somebody. If you want to get that Simon Milk advertising money, if you want, I can hook you up.
I want to know, does the milk persist in Boom with Simon?
No, I didn't torch it. So do you guys know the milk story? Because Danny wasn't at CCF last year, so you didn't have to go through this, Paco.
I was like, wait, I was
didn't do this at ASCII either when you guys were, or not ASCII.
No, I think it started in
Cronus,
Secure.
where you guys were doing.
Oh,
the
yeah.
Secure. Oh, are we talking about where the milk came
The
out?
milk.
Yeah, Secure.
I think you
Secure.
should give the milk story at this point.
So we get there late. Ray says, I'm going to bed because I'm tired. And then it's just me,
All right.
Alex, and Simon. And we're at the bar, the only place that's open in the Gaylord here in Orlando, excuse me. And we all order drinks, and I tell the bartender, hey, no, he'll have a glass of milk. And then he proceeded to order his drink anyways. Oh, I have an idea. It was just a quick joke. But then the bartender comes back like 5 minutes later with a glass of milk. And then somebody from IT Nation Secure saw that, and I couldn't remember. And then he got him milk. And then it was just snowball. There you go.
Yeah. And of course, in true Danny fashion, Danny doesn't do it one time. Oh, no, it's not the shirt I'm wearing. Danny doesn't do it one time, right?
And
like
then,
Danny just kept everywhere we went. He would wake up in the morning, he'd have milk ready. We'd go set up somewhere.
well, see, that's actually one of the mornings that I brought milk to him, and he didn't drink it. But then I was thirsty. I'm like, screw this. I'm going to drink it.
Yeah, we were doing because Simon doesn't even drink milk. He's like, yeah, it was what's up, Matt Connolly? What's up, brother? How you doing? Yeah, it was an interesting night. What do you think's worse? Clam chowder milk or Sam? First of all, Simon, can you come on real quick?
Oh, I know what you're going to do. I already know what you're going to do.
It's clam chowder, and then what's the other one?
Chicken wing milk and then salmon milk.
Ah, there it is. He did it. What was it? What was it?
Salmon. They give me shit because I say salmon instead of salmon.
That's what happens when you speak Spanish. I say salmon.
Yeah, I my first language is Spanish.
Yeah, it's not the same thing. Yeah. All right, get off. Anyway, so
as bad as how I treat Rick.
Yeah, I mean, in retrospect, Simon's like, I never should have given him backstage access. But I don't know. What do you guys think is worse, salmon milk or the chicken wing? I'm not even addressing. Salmon or clam chowder?
Man, I gotta say,
I gotta believe salmon.
No, well,
Yeah.
the clam chowder might be the best out of all of them because it's
Right.
already has like a creamy base.
The cream,
Oh,
right? That's
so
what
you
I'm
just heat it
thinking.
up.
Like it's already got that texture.
Take it out of the fridge and heat it up, and then drink it like
Well, the clam chowder, like,
and make sure you
clam
have the
chowder-
crackers and stuff.
right? Because clam chowder already has dairy in it.
Yeah.
I did not realize these are homages to Tim Golden. So Phil Bucks, our media editor, I didn't realize it's homage to the Tim Golden episode of the Tom Lawrence, where we did the spicy
Oh
wings
yeah, that's right.
with Tom Lawrence and the clam chowder with Tim.
Okay.
Tim and Tom. So where did the Phil? Where did the salmon milk come from? Is that just Simon's butchering
Because
of
he
the
says
pronunciation?
salmon. Is that why? I think that's probably why. That probably makes sense.
I'm a little jealous these cups aren't lighting up like the other ones are. Like I kind of feel like I want to get new versions with like lights underneath.
That screw out on the bottom.
Right? All right. Maybe for MSP GeekCon. I don't know. We haven't figured out the swag yet for GeekCon, so we'll figure it out.
And I'm so bummed I'm not going there. I'm going to be in Guatemala for 10 days, and I'm going to miss it.
What are you making?
Why-
Coffee?
why is
are you
that-
going to Guatemala, dude?
My fiance's family is out there, so this is our first
Ah.
time meeting them out there, and we're getting married later this year, so it's one of those big
Oh, congrats.
trips. So, thank you.
That's cool,
That's
man.
awesome,
That's
man.
cool.
Congratulations.
All right, so Rick, you're coming to GeekCon with us, right?
Nope.
I mean, come on, man. If you're gonna make me go to Jersey, bro, it's Jersey. Come on, you don't even want to be there. Come on, man.
It gets hard, man. It gets hard.
I know, and that's the
I'm,
problem right? With so many of these conferences. It really is hard to get out, especially when you guys are doing the Lord's work. You guys are doing MSP work, man.
Yeah.
Well, also, Rick has he's a single father with 3 daughters, so he's got all kinds of craziness going on in his house.
Keep
Yeah,
the
so
boys.
I can
Well,
never leave.
GeekCon is in Orlando, and it is Disney World, so you could take the
But
kids.
they
How
do
old are
gotta
you,
go to
man?
school. No, it's just
That's actually a good point. I forgot about
That's
that.
what my wife keeps telling me. I'm like,
Forgot
come
about
to
that.
Chicago with me, or ChannelCon is going to be in Vegas. Like, come with me. She's like, our 9-year-old has to go to school. Like, they get mad when he doesn't go. I'm like, whatever. Whatever. All right, so we have a segment here called "The More You Know," I think that's what I'm doing, right, Simon?
Yep.
I'm trying to stay to this script this time because he yells me and he hits me sometimes when I don't get to stay on schedule. All right. So hobbies, right? Good Lord. 3D printing. You do 3D printing, Paco? What do you do, man?
I do. So that's what this guy here is. It's been 3D printed off of the.
Oh, really? Oh, that's
of my
cool.
printer. Yeah. So I've been doing. So my fiance got it for me for Christmas a year ago. Well, not this past Christmas, but the Christmas before, and it was a little small printer. And so I just started printing all kinds of stuff with it. First, it was like little tchotchkes and things like that. And then I started getting better with it a little bit. And then these are just unfinished. And then I started doing some bigger projects. Like I started doing, for those that watch Marvel, I started doing all the Infinity Stone containers. So like I got the Power Orb,
nice.
I 3D printed Loki's staff, you know, etc. And then I got a bigger printer this past Christmas and started printing helmets. So eventually, once I get this all set up, I'll have all the helmets hanging on the back wall there. So far I've gotten King Conquerors. I'm working on Thanos's right now. I'm printing Ultron's What If helmet, and so they're all actually helmets that like they fit. So
yeah. No, so you can't see it real well here, but I have the Wakanda Forever mask up there.
Oh yeah, that's it. Yep.
Yeah, and I got at home in my home studio. Now I got to figure out what camera was this. Okay, here we go. So whatchamacallit, and then at home I have a tower of the original 3 Star Wars episodes. So I have Luke's Red 5 helmet from the X-Wing. I have Boba Fett's helmet, and I have an episode 3 Stormtrooper, or an episode 4 Stormtrooper helmet, and I have a Vader helmet. But my Vader helmet I don't count because it was signed by Spencer Williams, who was in. I have the high ground.
One? Oh no.
No, yeah, Rogue One.
I thought it was
He was
Rogue
Vader.
One.
He was Vader in Rogue One. So I have and he signed the helmet. My daughter got that for me for Christmas one year.
Nice.
Pretty badass. That's cool, man. I have exactly one thing I've 3D printed in my entire life. I have an Ender 3 V2 at home.
Same.
I printed a Batarang because that's what you do.
Nice.
And then I couldn't get it leveled ever since, so I got frustrated. So I have a brand new Bamboo Labs X1 here in the box. I haven't unboxed it yet.
Nice.
I'm going to do a video, which means Lord knows when I'll open it. But you know how that goes. You want to do videos, is like, you know the pain. So it's in there with like a million other things. What about you, Rick? Awesome. You do any 3D printing at all, or what?
Well, Paco, I tried to get into it. Well, I'm trying to get into it. My kids bought me the Ender 3 this year for Christmas.
Cool. Okay.
And but I've had the same problem you. As soon as I tried, I couldn't get the sucker to stay balanced. So I said, I'll get back to it. I'm gonna get to it.
I don't feel bad now because Rick's a smart guy. So I don't feel bad that I was having the same problem.
And they're already at the point where they're not like as like to market as they used to be back in the day. They got a great community, they got a great following, but Elgu is my understanding is like now the one that everyone should be getting because it's really got the auto bed filtering, it can do the direct drives, all that sort of stuff. So my new printer, I actually print the bigger one by 400 by 400 is the Anycubic Cobra Max, and that's the one I've been really working on. And then I eventually will get back to the other one because it got unleveled because I ended up the spool dropped and then unleveled the bed and it was a whole thing.
That's the headache. So I'm sitting there and all my friends have various versions of the Ender, except one friend that he has he built one from scratch. I'm like, okay, all right. He used to do machining though. The dude knows what he's doing. Door stop. That's pretty badass. But yeah, the leveling thing. Thank you, Rick. I don't feel so bad anymore because the leveling thing's no joke. And I got the little automatic leveler, which doesn't do a damn thing.
It doesn't.
And I couldn't get it. I changed beds. I used the glue sticks. I used tape. I couldn't get a damn thing. I did one print. And so they say the Bamboo Labs is actually pretty damn close to set and forget. Plus it's multi-spool. I got the multi-spool thing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Well, that's what they say. You get good jobs so you can buy good toys, right? That's the whole point. So I'm hoping, I'm printing a 3D Tony. Actually, I'll get that blue steel Tony face. Fuck yeah, man. I'm in. All right, so Rick, so you don't do the 3D printing thing anymore because you're like me. You had trouble with it, and then you're smarter than me. You said, "Nah, I'll leave it to somebody else." You do the brewing,
but I do the brewing.
You do the brewing. You do that. You do the brewing. So, what are you brewing at home, man?
Usually I do a lot of IPAs or Belgian triples. 'Cause I only brew stuff that I like, right? It's hard to.
Why would you brew
It's hard,
something you don't like? Yeah.
Because you know what happens though. People come and they say, "Hey, it's too heavy for me. It's too strong." And I'm like, "Well, I can't drink none of the other stuff." So I once in a while will try. Like I tried a citrus ale, which came out okay.
Yeah.
Other people said they loved it, but you never know. People might say that because they know you put a lot of time and effort.
Right.
Like, oh, it's good. And then they poured it out behind your back. But
they're like, I like it.
Yeah, like, exactly.
Yeah. What's that one that the Fruderhunter, the Lagerschlugen, the one that my wife likes?
Oh, the Schofferhofer.
Schofferhofer. That's a citrus ale too, right?
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's grapefruit. Yeah,
it's grapefruit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not an IPA guy. Stouts, ales. IPA. Like okay, so in wine, if it's stinky or it's like cat piss, that's a bad thing. In IPA, it's just like, no, that's a good IPA, man. It's stinky. It smells like cat piss. It's got like you drink it, you're like this, like that's a normal thing for IPA. You can't tell me. And then you got these names for IPAs. They're like ridiculous. There's nothing appealing about an IPA to me, but I respect that you brew.
Well, some of the names are good. Like actually, Rick, I was going to ask you, have you ever had the beer in Cigar City Brewing Company in Tampa, Highlight?
Highlight, yeah.
Everybody drinks Highlight though, right? That orange
that's
drink
IPA?
can. Everybody drinks it. I don't drink it, but I know.
I tell you, there's for me, like I do a lot of brewing, and I will do. You can get basically you can get clones of brew. You can buy clones, and then you throw your own little twist in it. My two favorite breweries, like I don't do it as much anymore. I'm a little older and slower, but we used to do brew tours all the time and like go to one or two breweries in a day and make it a day.
The good old days.
Again, like I say, I'm a little older now, so I can't do it like that.
How much were you enjoying that second brewery? Because
there was one time I'll just tell this story and I'll leave this here. I live in New Jersey. There was a beer fest in Philly. There was one time my brother, my cousin, best friend, and two other people, we drove from New Jersey to Easton, Pennsylvania. Easton, which is like right on the border of New Jersey and Pennsylvania, for the there was a brewery there. Well, I can't think of the name. I'm sorry. But we went there, spent the day, had lunch in Easton, drove to Philly for the brew fest at night. Hung out there all night and then came back home. So, but again, a lot younger, a lot dumber. Now I'm a little more responsible. And my body can't take it.
Well, you got to say that. You got your three girls watching. You got to say like a little more responsible. How old are your girls, man?
Oh, they're old now. Well, 26.
So you don't got to like, when you say they got to go to school, you can't go to MSP GeekCon.
Well, my youngest is still home. My youngest is 17.
She's
a senior in high school, and she's not being left alone.
No,
and I don't want that to go the wrong way because she's a good girl. I don't want that.
I was going to say, out of all three of them, that's the one you worried about?
100%. Yeah.
So they're 26, 20, and 17.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I got my 23, 24-year-old. She's going to yell at me because I forget. Well, 99 would make her 24. Shit. No, she'll be 24 this year. 23.
She's still 23.
Yeah, I have a 23 and a 9-year-old. So I get you, man. I get you.
Wow. Okay.
But yeah, come to Pittsburgh. He'll take you to a brewery tour. Actually, yeah, you guys are close. Matt's over in Pittsburgh, so it's not too far from Jersey.
Yeah, it's only 5 hours.
No, I think Matt
go
was
hang out for the day and drive back right now.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, he's got kids to take to school, man. Matt, stop trying to take him off course, man. You're gonna go meet Matt. He's gonna drive you down to GeekCon, and we're gonna have fun.
There you go.
So.
I do have this to say though. If anybody coming to Techcon, I am going to brew a special batch of Techcon brew that I will be giving out at Techcon. Now we have to keep that on low because the hotel doesn't want us to give alcohol out. But anyway.
I get it. I have a few bottles here on the bar where I have buddies that brew their own. I'm a bourbon guy too, bro, through and through. So I got buddies that brew at home, and they make their stuff, and they've brought me bottles, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna bring it on Tech Bar, and I love it, blah blah. And they're like, please don't, because I don't want to get caught. You know what I mean? But then I'll give a shout out to one who's, I don't want to say a legit brewer. He's they're all legit brewers. If you can do it and it tastes good, you win. but he's actually making it for distribution. Vince Chrysler from
Dark Cube, or no, it's
Dark Cube. Dark Cube was the older one. Celery.
Cerealium.
It's not Cerealium.
Cerealium.
It's Celerium. Celerium. There you go.
Celerium.
There you go. I tell Vince, I'm like, I'm not going to remember the name. It's celery, bro. And I don't even like berries. So he makes this. He has his distillery called Motherwell. Smoothest bourbon I've had, and this is a $35 bottle, sub $40. Sub 40, I'm doing like Angel's Envy. I'm doing, along those class. They're fine. I used to be Bullet.
Simon, you can't get
sorry,
in.
dude.
Sorry, Simon, you can't get in.
I almost got blocked.
Yeah. Oh, you're signed in as me. That's what happened. Okay, cool. No, don't share passwords, people. We'll never get the end of it. Wayne will be yelling at us at CCF. Whatchamacallit. So he makes this, and he's got lubricator. Which lubricator is like an aguardiente almost. And he had that, but the bourbon. Oh, Rick, you got to try the bourbon, dude. I'm gonna get you a bottle. You're gonna like.
Okay, cool.
It's a weeded bourbon. He has a rye too, but the weeded bourbon, it is delicious. And he's just starting to ship now. I think in a month he's starting to ship.
Wow.
And I haven't tried the double rye. We tried the rum. We tried the aguardiente or the lubricator and the bourbon. It's delicious, man. It's delicious.
Have you guys ever wondered why it's like uncork instead of unplug?
What? It's Techcon Unplugged. What are you talking about? It's on the screen, dude. What are you talking about?
Uncork a bottle. So I'm saying
because it has a cork. That's literally why you
could unplug it.
I'm sorry.
And I said it twice already. So you get to drinking. That was my only point.
Right. I was going to say, is it?
I'm reading into it.
My bad. See, I'm trying to do the math here. This stuff went off the rails. My bad.
Wait, is it official though?
And yet, yeah, it's official. And Keith, Keith likes to give me shit because I was a little too excited about this bottle of Willet Pot Still. This is probably a year and a half, 2 years ago at this point. This is not the same bottle. I call it my I Dream of a Genie bottle.
Nice.
But yeah. All right. So, okay. So Rick, I know the one you're doing. It was what? Uncle Ernest was the name of it?
Uncle Nearest.
Uncle Nearest. I got to get Simon, order that, please. Give me a bottle of that. I want to try that. So what's your go-to bottle? Like, it's not a special occasion. It's just to open a bottle for the day. That kind of thing. What's your go-to?
Uncle Nearest.
I don't. Thanks for helping me go this along. Thanks for not keeping it down. I appreciate it, fellow podcast host. Thank you for that.
No, if there's it, wow. I don't like. If I'm going to drink liquor, you're only going to see me in there and whiskey. That or Jack Daniels. Yeah. So that's really it.
I'm not a Jack fan, believe it or not. I'll do Jack Honey every once in a while. I'm not a Jack fan, but I'm gonna try
Single
it.
barrel.
What is your feelings towards Crown Royal?
Jesus Christ!
I'm just curious.
We're gonna go this route again.
If you don't like it, it's fine.
He's already smiling. Look at Paco laughing. Rick's smiling.
That's what when we were kids. That's what our family grew up on. That's what they were drinking.
Have you ever had MD 2020?
Yeah. The XO version. Crown XO.
I probably have.
Do we still have it? Probably.
I'll crack open this moonshine before I crack open another Crown XO. There you go. Mike Powers said, I have a serious bar here. You just can't see it. No, but the Uncle Nearest thing, I like it. And you got Mike Powers giving a backup. I love bottles with a story, right? Like Jefferson's Ocean. You know the story behind this one?
Actually, I don't know.
I do. Can I say it?
Yeah, go for it. Are you gonna butcher it?
Probably.
Okay, go for it.
I know it's something like so. They get the bourbon, right, and they put it in the barrel, right, and then they put it on a boat that like goes to all around the world, right, so it's constantly out at sea doing its thing, and then it comes back, and then it's like whiskey.
All right, so
bourbon.
Okay, yeah, okay, no,
okay.
So none of that was true. So most alcohols start off as whiskey, right? Like they all start out clear whiskey, and then they get their color and their flavor from aging in the barrel. What makes it a bourbon, besides being the 51%, what makes it a bourbon is that it's aged in a brand new charred white oak barrel. So they did, as a science experiment years ago at this point, they took these barrels, and while it was aging, they put them on top of a ship. They put them on the outside of a ship, and the ship went. It was a scientific vessel. It did its thing, went around, and they wanted to see how the elements would affect the flavoring as it was aging. And so because of that, and they say each bottle travels the world like 6 or 7 times, something like that, which is kind of ridiculous. So it gets all, and they do different paths. So some just stick to like just below the equator, some go further north. So each bottle has a slightly different taste to it. So when you get the bottles, it'll have what voyage it was on, right? So like you'll get a George Stagg, and you'll get a batch 15, batch 16, whatever. With this, you get the voyage, and each bottle has a voyage. It's cool as hell. So
that's awesome.
My daughter got me that for not this bottle. That one's gone. My daughter got me my first bottle. That's a recurring theme here. The bottle's gone. So my daughter got me that a couple of years ago, and I loved it. And I love the story behind this stuff, right? Like, and besides, it tastes pretty decent. So
exactly what I said.
Not even close. like maybe on the other side of the equator. So with that said, Simon's begging me to ask for a Saturday Night Fiasco. So who is that, and what are we talking about? Okay, I see the smile. I know who we're talking about.
So Rick never said we can't talk about it, so I'm gonna go ahead and talk about it. You know what I'm talking about, right?
I do know exactly what you're talking about. What you're talking about.
I've never seen a dark-skinned man turn red, bro. You're matching the light.
So if my daughter Taylor is listening to this, she's gonna love this story too.
Uh-oh. Simon can beep if we need to. No, we don't have that technology.
Here's the backstory behind it. So, MSP Unplugged and Techcon Unplugged was started by me and my former business partner Jeff Hallish. Jeff Hallish has since exited his business and MSP Unplugged. So I brought Rick in last year as my business partner and our new co-host. And he was kind of navigating the new realm of podcasting, throwing an event that it's our own, things of that nature. So as we're kind of so we go through all of the things, logistics, and we got a good stride. I'm a little bit nervous because it's the first one that's like just me and Jeff's not in there, because Jeff was really the face of everything at the time for several years. So we get to the event, it's going great. We're talking, and there was a couple missteps here and there, and some things weren't going like we had thought of. So Saturday night is normally our big, what we call our Saturday night social. That is the big event that kind of ends everything off. And then Sunday is kind of like our quasi 3-4 hour, or no, I'm sorry. It's our second day that we end early and with additional content. So we have finished day one. We're patting each other on the back. And I don't know how did it even come up that we were like, about the venue? Was it,
dude.
Yeah.
It didn't come up to 10 minutes before we're starting.
No, right. That's what I'm saying. So we end the day. The day ends. We go ahead and take care of it. And then you and I are going back to the elevator.
Right.
And as we're going to the elevator, there was something about, I forgot. I don't know what triggered us.
Payment. It was the payment. We were trying to figure out how to get the payment.
Yeah. So there was a vendor that kind of came up short at that night, but we won't name names. But anyway, so we had to figure out the whole thing. And so as we started the conversation, we were like, all right, well, who's have Taylor? So Taylor was helping with our logistics. Call the restaurant manager over there and say that, we'll get it taken care of. And then I think it just through conversation, we were saying, well, who signed the contract? Oh, no. Taylor said, well, I don't know who I'm calling over there because I didn't take care of that venue. And so me and Rick looked at each other like, what do you mean you haven't took care of the venue? Now, mind you, we did the Saturday night social the year before. So I know the people over there. It was in Chicago. They knew what we were all about. Come to find out, the fiasco was no one signed the paperwork to secure the venue. Where 10 minutes before, everyone is starting to now walk over to the venue to go ahead.
We've announced it. We told everybody this is where we're going to be.
Go over there, take, they'll seat us. They have the whole restaurant section reserved for us, all this. And everyone's going over there. Now, mind you, no one signed the paperwork. No one talked to anybody over there. So we thought we did not have a venue Saturday night, and trying to figure out how do we get 100 and some odd people. It was 130 people to basically say, we need a new venue to figure out for that night. So me and Rick are freaking out. Rick is like, whatever. I'm pissed as all hell. So I call the restaurant manager because since I know it, and I said, and I very calmly, hey, it's so, you know, and she's like, hey, how you doing? I was like, I just got really one stupid ass question for you. Did you hold the venue for us? She's like, I did. I said, did anyone sign the paperwork? No, but if you can get that to us, that would be great. I said, send it to me now and I will take care of it at this moment. So all this, we sign it, we do whatever. And luckily everything just, you know, went without a hitch, but we were there literally like 5-10 minutes that we almost were just,
I would be panicking.
This is how you get, bro. This is what's funny about it. Paco has his what he was going through. Then I'm going through something. Then I put pressure on my daughter. Now, here's the thing. Like, my daughter handled the Friday night. We did it at another location. She handled all of that for us.
Oh, so you're bouncing around.
Right. We did one on Friday and then one on Saturday at 2 different locations.
Right.
Yep.
Paco, since he had done last year's, the year prior, he scheduled it. He set it up originally. The paperwork came to all of us. We never gave it to Taylor, but we assumed that Taylor had it. So he thought I signed the contract. I thought he signed the contract. He thought I signed the contract. I thought he signed the contract. He thought Taylor signed the contract.
I thought
everybody thought somebody else signed the contract. And Taylor's like, I don't know what you guys are talking about. Nobody ever gave me anything. I asked you guys 20 times. So he calls the venue. I'm walking over to the venue to go beg to make it work for us. So I'm halfway there.
I know that feeling. You're like, please, I'm gonna get on my knees.
It's in Rosemont, right? So the business district is literally, there's several restaurants that are around. There's the big field. So I'm thinking in my brain, like, okay, what venue can house 100 and some odd people right now on a Saturday night?
That's smart. I mean, we're engineers. You're thinking like, okay, what else just in case? What can we do? I get you.
It was hilarious. I was practicing my speech to the lady when I get there to try to get us in. And he calls me on the phone. I'm like, dude, I'm on my way there now. He's like, oh, I took care of it. And then he's just like, I took care of it. Like, it was so easy. I was like, what do you mean you took care of it? Then I'm thinking, all right, he fixed it, whatever. He said, oh no, they just held it for us. But it was the worst feeling for like 30 minutes of like
that's awesome. Dude.
So that's the Saturday night.
It all worked out.
Yeah, exactly.
It worked out.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And then we had an extra couple of drinks for that reason.
Oh yeah, I was at the bar for sure.
That as someone who's working with the team to plan MSP GeekCon, you have just given me all sorts of anxiety because I was not on the contract signing team. I'm handling the vendor sponsorships. So I think I'm going to get a hold of Kyle Spooner if I can remember after this and just triple check. We everything is signed.
See, and that's what we did this year was everybody has a responsibility in his own paper. So we know who's supposed to do what.
That's the way to do it. See, that's smart. That's smart. I go a different path. I make a bunch of requests and then I have other people do all the work and I just take credit for it. Nice. I literally, between Simon and Phil and Matt Fox and Says and Juan, like I show up. I'm like, you guys take care of it, and it usually works out. Actually, Mike, that is not true. Bourbon can be from anywhere. So one of the things that makes Kentucky bourbon so special is because of the limestone in Kentucky, they filter the water through it and it gives it kind of taste, kind of like the Manhattan water with the pizza and the bagels and all that crap. But bourbon does not have to be from Kentucky. So I was correct.
Don't tell anybody from Kentucky that.
Yeah, no. What's up, Dallas?
That's not what they said in Louisville when I did my tour.
Kentucky bourbon, Tennessee whiskey. That's what they claim, right?
Oh yeah. Oh, I get it. So have you heard of Old Widow Jane? So
yeah, I've heard it.
I've heard of it because of you.
Yeah, we had it. Right. So Old Widow Jane is actually a New York distillery that makes bourbon. There's a set of caves. I said I like the stories, right? So there's a set of caves in upstate New York that is Old Widow Jane, whatever. And the distillery is actually not on that property. It's next door, but they took the name anyway. But also the caves there, they have a ton of limestone filter the water, and that's what becomes. And it's actually crap. Don't even try it. It sucks. It's horrible bourbon. But Every bourbon is a whiskey, not every. That's absolutely 100% true.
That's true.
Whiskey, bourbon has to be what 51% mash, new charred white oak barrels. There might be one more thing.
Out on an ocean, on a boat.
Yeah. Green eggs and ham.
Around the world
something
3
like
times.
that. Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ohio water adds special flavor.
Yeah.
No. So, that is one of the US 50 that you cannot have bourbon from Ohio. That is completely off limits. All right. So,
I kind of want to put a barrel and just let it sit in the Everglades. See if that does something to it.
we'll call it Gator bourbon. Yeah. Who's going to go pick up the barrel? Because I'll drop it off. I'll go on an airboat and just drop it off.
Hey, you already said it earlier. Says Bill. Any of those people will go get it for you.
Yeah, Garrett. No, Garrett. That's why he's always trying to come to Miami. Simon, we got a job for you, bro. We need you to go out to the Everglades real quick.
They may not see you. Oh my God, I heard him laughing.
We hear him laughing from next door in the control room.
He's like, yeah, no problem. I'm gonna unplug and go leave it over there.
Yeah, he's on his way.
There's not enough budget for an airboat, so
we do so much
Sorry.
for Simon. All right, while Simon's recovering, Gatorade. Oh, Dallin with the win. Oh man, the best TikToks in the VoIP industry. All right, why don't we do lightning round?
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, while we're
Let's
trying
do
to fish
lightning
out poor Simon out of the.
All
grave.
right, so basically this is just a segment where I just ask you a simple question and you guys answer it and then explain your reasoning behind it, pretty much. All right. So having said that,
I like the look of confusion every time Danny explains something.
did I not wait? Was that not equivalent
That
to
was equal parts
the
fear and
whiskey?
confusion.
Whiskey in the ocean,
No, this is your
Thing,
segment. Go ahead
bourbon,
and enjoy it. I'm gonna go.
salt.
I'm gonna
air,
have some off
water.
the rails unplugged tequila.
All right. Favorite day of the week?
Thursday.
We both go at the same time, or either one?
Yeah, I mean, you know, there's
Oh,
four
Paco,
people. There's four
Paco,
people on this, right?
Paco,
Like,
Paco, you first.
Monday.
nobody.
And the reason why is
Monday first.
I like Monday because I get to start and get after it. I hate Fridays because then I got to stop because everyone else taking a break.
Oh, good Lord, I want to vomit. Rick, say something better. Yeah, thank you.
That's
Yeah,
why
I will.
he is the MSP Peer of the Year. That's why.
Right, bro.
He's like, just in case any other publications are listening, he wants them to hear it. Actually, I know for a fact they listen.
I'm
because
Paco and I approve this message.
I had somebody from CRN send us a potential guest for Tech Bar the other day, so I know for a fact they're listening. All right.
That's fun.
Rick, what's yours?
Thursday, because I know tomorrow it's gonna be over.
There you go. That makes so much more sense. Thank you, dude. I'll raise a
It
glass
makes me
for
look
that.
forward to tomorrow.
Yeah. There you go.
Friday,
Actually,
June.
let me tell you some magic I found. So when I was at the police, I worked at the police department for 10 years in a day. When I was at the police department, we worked 4-day shifts, 10-hour days. I moved to 4-day work weeks here, and actually, what do you say? Like half of the company is on 4-day work weeks now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I work Monday through Thursday. Thursdays are my favorite day. Like, it may or may not have started happening after we were doing tech bars on Thursday nights and Fridays hurt a little bit.
Yeah.
So,
And it took me a while to get on that too. I'm
Maybe,
like,
yeah.
wait a minute, I gotta work tomorrow.
I used to get so mad.
So then I did it too.
And we do a stand up, and the whole company stand up at 8:30 in the morning the next day, every morning. And one person from the company has to do the presentation every morning. And he would get stuck every once in a while, like right after tech bar the next Friday, like the next day he'd have to do the presentation. And he was like, "Can I have Fridays off too?"
Yeah.
No, I get it. So,
All right. So next question. This is a very interesting topic because Ray and I disagree on this one.
it's this pineapple one.
Yeah, pineapples on pizza.
I'm gonna take this segment from you, dude. This.
I'm very
I'm gonna go
curious
with
at
yes.
what people think.
Are
you
you
learn
gonna,
a lot.
Are you going to tell them who you want to go
All
first?
right, Rick, you first.
He doesn't learn. We've been
Okay.
doing this over a year. He doesn't learn.
Born in New York, live in New Jersey. No way you put pineapples on pizza.
My dude,
It's delicious.
Rick and me, bro, right here. Right here.
Delicious.
You know I love you, Paco, but Rick and me, right here, bro.
Oh,
No,
Paco,
No
yeah,
fruit on
it's
pizza. Man.
It's
Paco,
delicious. A little bit of Canadian ham. You got to
Yeah, man.
You see any freaking pineapple on this shit? Yes, I pulled it out of the back like that.
It's the Islander in me, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
that's what I'm
Cuban
saying.
too, bro. You don't see
That's
me putting
true.
pineapple on pizza. Come on, man.
Listen,
He's Cuban too.
listen. Let me
Oh,
explain.
that's not an
All right,
excuse.
Rick. Here's the thing. Have you tried it though? Or
I
is it
actually
something
have.
like-
I have.
No.
Okay,
And
but is
no.
it taste or is it texture? What is it that's the problem?
It's nasty.
So taste.
Right?
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. There shouldn't be okay. And I need to call
It
out
don't
Dallas,
work.
you were this close to winning that Techcon ticket, bro. Okay, tomato, we used to think of it as a vegetable. Now it's a fruit. That's a Uranus situation, or whatever that planet that was a planet that wasn't a planet.
Oh,
and now
Pluto.
it's a planet.
How are tomatoes
Pluto.
different?
Pluto, thank you. That's a Pluto situation. So because we're saying no fruit on pizza.
But tomato has always been a fruit.
Tomato, no, we used to when we grew
Tomato
up,
was
tomato
a
was a freaking
vegetable.
vegetable. Let's be honest, bro.
Tomatoes are fruit.
No,
It's not-
because it grows on a tree.
It grows on a vine,
Or
which is
vine,
technically,
tree.
yeah.
Whatever.
Tomatoes do not grow on trees, bro.
Well, you know what I mean. I mean, they don't grow underground.
This is
they
a
don't
go-
grow underground.
This is a go to Pittsburgh for the day situation. You need to stop. Oh,
All right, where did you have it though, Rick? Where did you have it? Was it like?
Actually,
It doesn't matter.
here's what's funny. I had it in Ohio.
I mean, come on.
Come on,
What,
man.
Domino's? Pizza Hut?
All right.
If they're a sponsor, I apologize. But what?
You know,
Come
No,
on.
it was-
Let me
I respect that. I respect that because if you're gonna do it anywhere, you want to do it in the place that you give zero fucks about the pizza. Like, you know what? Right?
No, but they don't
No,
care, so
man,
they don't
just
put.
like.
All right.
Okay,
So-
no, because I appreciate a good Sicilian slice. I've been to Chicago. Uno's Pizzeria sucks balls, but I appreciate and I like deep dish, but Uno's. So next time I go to Chicago, like Rick, you gotta or Paco, you gotta take me to somewhere good, man.
Okay.
Because that Uno's sucks. But like
Wait, you went to the Uno's
Sicilian
downtown?
meal- Huh?
You said Uno's downtown?
Yeah, I went to the original.
Yeah,
to
no.
Uno's downtown.
Yeah. No.
Right?
No, I did.
No.
That
we went to-
sauce
You gotta go
was
to the
so
one by the
good.
airport.
Simon,
Okay.
do you
'Cause
remember
that
where
sauce
we
was,
went?
burning my
When
freaking
we ordered
lips.
that
It was so
pizza?
bad.
Simon, that we ordered a pizza.
No,
When
we
we were in
each like
Chicago?
Uber Eats. You guys,
I know,
you
but
guys
it was
ordered,
still
yeah.
pizza. The guy was in his little electric bike coming up.
No,
I
dude.
don't
No, dude.
remember.
You wanna
Yeah,
hear
I don't
some
remember.
shit? Best pizza, and I've been to New York. I'm from Miami. I'm Cuban Italian. I love all kinds of pizza except ones with pineapple on it. With that, you're gonna think I'm crazy. The best pizza I've ever had in my life was in Orlando. All right, and it may have been because we were drinking.
It's always because you're drinking.
No, because we ordered it.
So good.
We ordered it. Simon, back me up, dude. We ordered it multiple times.
Well, I mean, it was pretty good pizza.
We were at Secure, and all the vendors do the buying shots and buying liquor and whatever, and there's plenty of alcohol to go around. You know how that goes, conference life. I'm the smart one. We're in the hallway hanging out, and you know how we hang out, and the groups get, you know how it goes. The groups get bigger and bigger and bigger and whatever.
Yep.
I order pizza and wings.
Dude,
I'm not
we-
stupid. There's enough alcohol. I'm ordering pizza and wings.
Yeah, because when everything shuts down, guess
Oh,
where
man.
everybody's going.
Oh, it was phenomenal. So I had Michelle McBain walking by. I had Jason McGee walking. I had everybody and their mother coming by grabbing pizza. It was great. But this pizza was phenomenal. I mean, we did it 3 nights back to back, and everybody agreed it was
Yeah,
the
it was
best
good. It was
pizza ever.
very
Like
good.
I saved that on my Uber Eats.
It was good.
Found it by luck. I couldn't tell you the name. I got to find it.
All right.
Look at Dallin coming out with science and shit. You go to the next question. I don't even want to read that. Go
All
ahead.
right, well, before I go to the next question, Rick, if you ever find yourself in Hawaii, will you at least try it there?
Okay.
No,
Thank you. That's
do
all
me a
I
favor,
mean.
Rick.
Just do it.
Have you been to
But,
Hawaii,
but,
Rick?
but still, it's gonna be the same thing. It's gonna be
No,
gooey
no,
and
because
dripped
they-
out
they-
on my
they're
pizza.
gonna-
And it's just,
No, because it's gonna have spam.
He
with
knows
it.
what he's
It's gonna
talking
have
about, dude.
spam.
No, I've
Are
had
you kidding
Masubi.
me?
Masubi's actually really good. Okay, so Rick, have you been to Hawaii?
I've never been to Hawaii. No, actually, no. I've been.
Paco?
No, I've never been. No, I'm sorry.
I would
I
be
feel
chocolate
like
mirrors.
going
No, no.
completely beyond the West Coast. That's something you would remember.
Yeah, no, I don't. No.
You seem really confused on the subject.
Yeah, I am.
Okay. All right. Paco,
He's like the strip
have
joint
you
in
been-
Atlantic City. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Blue Hawaii I've been to.
I know her. She sells pizza on the corner. No. Whatchamacallit. So
The luau.
I don't want to name names, but some people went to Hawaii for their honeymoon, and it's like CrossFit or vegan. They got to tell you every 5 seconds, I will never eat macadamia unless it's from
Oh my god,
this guy.
dude! They have macadamia. That's like my favorite nut, macadamia.
I'm
Dude,
not.
they had.
I'm not that drunk. Where I'm
We
gonna
had
use
a
that. I'm gonna make
breakfast
a
of
joke on that.
macadamia and pancakes.
He also doesn't like chocolate, so let's keep this rolling.
All right,
Not a good. Not
all
a good
right.
judge of
So
character.
keeping on the food topic, Rick, favorite snack.
This is gonna sound old manish, but raisins.
Oh, good lord! All right. How
Raisins?
Like,
Okay, all right. If you want real, if you want junk food, you want a junk food snack?
No, snack. It's just a snack. I mean, if it's raisins, it's raisins.
and I love that Rick's calling out the old man snack, and then Connor, who's probably the same age as Simon, Connor Swam's laughing his ass off. I mean, at least you could have said like Werther's Original or something. Like, that's good, right? Like hard candy and shit. Okay, I'll rock that. But like, why raisins, bro?
Okay. You know, I don't. I
Raisins?
hooked on
At least
I love raisins. California raisins.
Put some salted peanuts and some M&Ms in there. I'm with you, bro. But like,
I mean, I'll eat all of that. I'll make a trail mix, but I'll eat the raisins. That's my favorite thing.
And Simon's in the chat. Rum raisin.
You know, people don't like
don't
like brown M&Ms or red M&Ms. They throw them out.
They're all
the rest of the stuff.
Come on, man. It's like Skittles. They're all the same thing. But like,
I mean, I eat all of that junk, but I got to be healthy now.
No, and I got you. Hard candy isn't a snack. Okay, that's fair. But like a little thing of raisins, like the sun raisins or whatever, I'll eat that. I get that. I don't like raisins in food, like cooked raisins. I can't stand it.
Oh no, me neither. Like, only thing I will eat them in oatmeal though.
Okay, oatmeal, I get you. Yeah, oatmeal is different. Oatmeal, you put brown sugar, anything with brown sugar, you're fine.
I mean, I have dried up bark.
But here's the thing: in oatmeal, the raisins aren't hot. It's the oatmeal is hot, and you're adding the raisins to it. When you cook food with raisins in it, that's a different animal, and it changes the taste. Like picadillo.
You know, I
can't stand picadillo.
You know, I have oats like not hot. I just add a little bit of water, and
that doesn't surprise me in the least bit.
I mean, but now that I think about it, I mean, raisins would be good with it.
All right. While he's
the only other thing I do eat a lot of.
Paco, what's your snack? Paco?
So I'm a big Doritos guy. Like, that's my snack. That's my go-to. That's whatever. But I was gonna say Cooler Ranch. So Cooler Ranch, but hold on. But it was the spicy nacho after they released that one recently. Good. That's been my go-to now. But I like Rick. I had to go healthy because I gotta, start shedding some waist size. So I actually switched over, which is ridiculous. But roasted chickpeas.
Roasted chickpeas are actually pretty damn good.
Yeah, and you can flavor them however you want.
Like the whatchamacallit, like the wasabi, the snap peas also. Like those are freaking bomb, dude. Like that's serious. Okay. It's anything but raisins, you know what I mean? Like,
hey, if I have to say anything else, is gummy bears. I eat a lot of gummy bears too.
Okay, I like your healthy options are raisins and gummy bears. I think you have a texture preference. I'm starting to notice. All right.
Hey, Simon, do we have time for one more question? Final two. Yes, we do. All right, so let's see a good one here. Last song you listened to, Paco, go.
Last song I listened to was Churchill Down by Jack Harlow and Drake.
Okay. All right. Rick?
Whoa, I'm thinking. I'm trying to.
Rick's like, I had to pull out my Victrola. How old are you, Rick? Man, like, now the raisin thing got me. The raisin thing's killing me, dude.
See, no. This is what's gonna be sad. This is really what's gonna be sad because it is technically to answer the question honestly. The last song I listened to was "Keeping the Faith" by Billy Joel.
Okay, that's fine. Right. There's nothing wrong with that.
Billy Joel's a legend.
No, I'm just. But okay.
No. I was listening to Coltrane this afternoon. No, there's nothing wrong. Like, the older you get, the better you get. I'm completely down with that. That's fine.
Mine was cool. Pitbull. All right.
Don't get me wrong. I'll take Dizzy Gillespie over freaking the mumble rappers today any day of the freaking week.
Oh, definitely.
Like, they did. So I forgot. There's a guy that wrote the book called History of Rap, and he did a study talking about the number of different words used in each rap song over the 90s, the 2000s, 2010s, and 2020s. And what's up, Corey? Actually, you missed raisins and pineapple on pizza. Whatchamacallit? And he put and it found that in the 90s, and I don't think he did 80s or 70s, but he did in the 90s. They had the largest vocabulary of any of the other decades and per rap song. You know what I mean? Which makes sense because, like, in the 2020s, you have
right. There were lyricists back then.
Yeah. All right. So, You got one more question, man.
All right. And just for reference, on the way home, I'm gonna listen to a song from in the Nirvana Unplugged album.
I think that smells like Teen Spirit. That's all I'm saying.
Is
Is it Unplugged?
You better drink up, Rick.
No, I don't think that's in Unplugged.
It's not Unplugged.
No. That song is not.
Yeah.
No, that one isn't. That one.
Fine, thank you. And I'm gonna piss her off. Who is that again? Who's that? SR?
I don't know. I don't care anymore.
Hi,
They're
Sam.
dead to me. They're dead to me. Sam,
Because
they're
she
dead
is
to
a
me.
brilliant woman and she knows what she's talking about. That's why.
All right. So the last question. All right. So you know what? First one to answer, and then the second one.
What?
Well, I don't want to pick favorites. It's the last
Okay,
question.
he's my cousin. I've known him.
Go
I'm
to-
43 years. I've been listening to this right here.
All right. Go to karaoke song.
Oh my God.
Oh, Living on a Prayer, Bon Jovi.
Oh,
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Can we get a little sample?
Come on, man.
Oh no, I'm good.
Oh,
I haven't had enough.
Oh, living on a prayer.
Take my
Oh,
hand.
fuck,
Oh, we're done.
This is recorded. Yes, thank you. You're absolutely right, Sam. All right, Rick, what's your go-to, bro?
My go-to is it's Billy Joel again. It's Piano Man.
Oh, that's,
Okay.
good.
He's a
That's a great
storyteller.
song.
He's
Yeah,
a
that is a great song.
storyteller. You
That's
gotta,
a great song.
all right, Danny, I'm gonna give you, and you're gonna be like, you know what my song is? No, I don't remember. What is your song, dude?
Do I remember? I actually
You
do.
should know that you play the same freaking. You do the same.
Outside
character.
Stain.
There you
Outside
go.
Stain. That's what.
And I will either do Rapper's Delight if it's at the absolute end of the night, the 14-minute version, not the 3-minute version.
Nice.
That's an endurance. That's a marathon right there.
I mean,
Gee, that song does not end.
you put me to the test. Anyway, so and then whatchamacallit, Three Doors Down, Superman,
Okay.
Kryptonite.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. All right, so this is a segment called "Explain That Gram," and for the four of us that are old as shit, we're talking about Instagram. So we're explaining these pictures. So what's going on here, Rick? What's going on in this picture, dude? I
Well,
see
that was
pizza
the
pies. I don't see any pineapple. Do you notice, Danny?
I mean, I don't see anything on.
Yeah, Danny, and that was at a pizza. That was at a pizza.
Yeah, but I don't see anything on them. I just see them sitting there.
Right, but I guarantee you, in that back little area and all those tables, there's no pineapple.
pineapples.
There's no pineapple
there's
anywhere
pineapples.
there.
What was that? That was at Crust Brewery, right? Crust
Yeah,
Brewery
that was at
the
Crust.
name of it. That was our Friday night social. If I'm smiling, that means I had about 3 or 4 drinks already.
Oh, I like that shirt. Is it plugged in? Is it turned on? Are you sure? Seriously, go check. That's how you know. That's how you know if you're talking to an MSP. If they don't believe the person that says they didn't download anything, or they reboot every day, or they can't print black because the cyan ran out on the printer, you know you're in IT. That's no, they do not have pizza. Hey, I recognize this.
Hey,
I might have taken that picture actually. All right,
Yeah, that was
Paco,
when
what are we
we were in
looking at,
Acronis.
dude?
Yeah, that was when we were invited to Acronis's Cyber Summit and did the Tech Talk Tuesday live from their studio. So I think that was the first year they built out the studio. So yeah, that was definitely a good time. And was it Dwally? Was that the gentleman's name, Rick?
Well, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah,
guy.
and that's when you guys bailed us out because we didn't bring an audio interface, and you lent us yours after
Oh,
you
yeah.
guys were done, and I appreciate that.
and as always, Paco, we got it right back to you immediately after we were done.
Oh, absolutely, Simon.
Yep,
Simon, is that the SDI HDMI converter that you left there? No, I actually found it. I blamed him that I lost it. I found it.
Oh,
So okay, to be fair though, so
I gotta
be
know
fair,
this.
though, yeah. You guys know Kelvin Tehelar, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
From
Kelvin,
Cyber Drain.
was there, right? Or Kevin, as we like to call him. Kevin was at Acronis with us, and so before we actually go to do this, because we did it 2 days back to back. Before we go to do this, we go out to lunch on the terrace. We're having some drinks. We may have had 7 Miami Vices, to which the bartender or the server was. So we had 2, right? And Kelvin can drink. He's Dutch. He can drink. And I can drink. It's one of the big boy powers I have. I can drink. So we have 2 Miami Vices. We asked for a third, which is like this. Think like frozen daiquiri and frozen pina colada, like half and half, like
it's just mixed together.
Yeah,
I have plenty of those in Cancun.
alcohol.
That's for sure.
Yeah. So we
always became woo girls.
Oh, we did. Woo! And Simon, Danny, and Kelvin's wife is there, Anastasia. And so we ordered the third, and the bartender gives us the face, the same face of like when I told Danny like the weather outside is really nice, and the server looks at me, he's like, "Are you sure?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Wait," with my infinite powers of observation, I look at him, and in my happy voice, I say, "Why are you staring at me like that? Like, what's the deal?" He goes, "Well, most people, don't normally. It's a very strong drink. Most people don't really drink this many of them." And whatchamacallit. And we're like, "Okay, well, give us a third." We ended up at 7. I did ask the guy how many was the max anybody else had ever had, and it was 2. So it was a nice night. And then after 7, Danny did not do 7 because Danny was actually more responsible than me that day. After the 7, we went and we did this episode. So
wow,
that's why I was smiling so much. Yeah,
I wasn't responsible. I just couldn't do it.
That's hilarious.
There's a line and I crossed it.
And for anybody looking at it, that fishbowl we were in was not like plexiglass. It was not like solid. Like, did you guys touch it? It went like like that.
Oh,
and
really?
It didn't go all the way up, so you could still hear people on the outside.
Oh yeah, you could.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was absolutely fun.
That was fun. That was a very fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was fun.
All right. Do we have any more pictures, Simon, or we want to move to the next game? Oh, we got
Where
the
did you
thumbs
get
up
that
here.
picture?
Oh, we
was
do
that?
NSA stuff here, bro.
Oh,
it's
that
not
was
just
IT
Kyle
by
Hanselman.
design.
We go deep.
That was
That was
at
in Jersey. That was
in Jersey. That was my God.
Build It.
Build It. Right.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, the Build It conference. It's in Jersey again this year too, right?
Yeah.
That's
No, this year is actually in Orlando.
Orlando.
Oh, everybody comes back to Orlando. When's Techcon Unplugged going to be in Orlando? Come on, guys.
It actually almost was, but we decided to give New Jersey a shake because we have a very strong East Coast presence. So we wanted to test that out because we had it in the Midwest for the past 3. So this will be the first time we're on the East Coast.
So you're trying to be fair to Rick, making him not travel. I get you. That's fair.
Pretty much.
Yeah. All right. What are we looking at here?
So this was this at Crust still? Or was this
that looks like Crust.
Five Roses? Yeah, that was at Crust. So this is us just kicking it back. We had a great successful day. That's our good friend Kramer Snuggs over at Cascade Technologies. Yep. One of my good friends. Just chopping it up. He was representing Acronis at the time there. And just having a couple drinks and enjoying the night.
Yeah, I've seen Kramer talk a couple times talking about like the relationship with the FBI and stuff like that in advance of like getting any kind of hack or anything. Kramer's a cool dude. All right, so it's at 8:00. We have a couple games left. I want to give you guys the benefit of choosing where we're going to go with this. Okay. We have Florida, not Florida, or Family Feud.
I don't even know what Florida and not Florida.
Better at Family Feud. Look at it.
Right?
We can't even agree.
Okay.
Florida, not Florida really triggers me sometimes.
All right. No, because you keep trying to freaking figure out like what city they're in. That's not the game.
Because it matters.
You overcomplicate it. All right. Go back to your pineapple. All right. All right. So let's do. Simon, are you not listening? They just said Family Feud. Why are you asking Florida, not Florida?
No.
Simon's like, I'm not paying attention at all. He's not even drinking.
And I could hear him talking.
Right. Who are you talking to? Simon, get on camera. Who are you talking to? What did he say?
What? I know. That's all I heard. I know.
Are you my teenage kid? Like I hear, I know, Dad.
Dad, stop.
All right, we're doing something. Simon says commercial break, and then we'll figure some shit out. All right, Simon, go ahead, dude.
There you go.
The Tech Bar will be right back after these messages.
What's going on, you beautiful people out there in computer land? I am really happy to introduce to you my next guest on 38 at 38, Matt Fox. He's the creative director for MSP Media Network. Matt, what can we expect in this next episode?
I think you could expect a little bit of everything. I'd like to think of this episode as being like a Applebee's appetizer sampler platter of good and bad experiences in the workplace.
And TGIF all the way, right? Ruby Tuesdays? Oh,
Bennigan's?
We have to with Bennigan. Wow, so for that we're having the Bennigan ultimate platter of the worst job story. I like that.
That's it. And you know what? It's not going to come with any coleslaw. We're not going to get any kale or any of that nonsense. It's going to go back to the kitchen.
Nope.
Just give
Get
us
out
the
of
good
here.
stuff.
And the
That's
Monte
it.
Cristo. The Monte Cristo, definitely. Love to see you guys tune in. It's going to be March 3rd. That's the first Friday in March. And see you then. Peace.
That's it. Friday, get your baby back ribs, get in front of your screen, watch us.
That's a good stir. Thank you. Thank you.
So, for those who don't know, that was the show on the MSP Media Network, which we call it 1,000 Voices, One Community. That was the show 38 at 38. Aaron Bolton from Upskill Training, something. I don't know. It's your boyfriend. What's?
He's my lover.
He is. Tony's mine. Aaron's yours. We got it. So, Aaron Bolton says he had 38 jobs by the time he was 38. And he has stories for each, and he comes on. And Matt, we release it the first Friday of every month, and this Friday will be Matt Fox, our creative director, with Aaron Bolton. You guys got to check it out.
And we were off, and then they had mentioned Bennigan's. I'm like, oh my god! I go to Ray. Oh, the Monte Cristo was and then they mentioned the Monte Cristo. That Monte Cristo sandwich.
All right, Simon, what are we doing here, dude?
Okay, so we are going to be playing Family Feud, and we're going to be doing quick 4 rounds. It's going to be MSP Unplugged against the Tech Bar. So this is going to work very simple. We're going to be using the chat, the private chat. If you guys can see the private chat, you guys are able to type. Okay. So whoever types first from the team will be able to answer first the question. Just like Family Feud, where you guys take turns, you guys have the buzzer, you guys will be able to do that.
All right, Simon, make sure you take away their ability to write in private chat. Ready.
Okay. So we're going to be going into round 1. And then I'll be showing the question. You have to wait until I read the whole question to then type. Okay?
This game's rigged already.
All right. What comes in a pack? Okay, the Tech Bar takes it away.
He's not asking for the answer. He's just asking to buzz in, bro.
I'm not asking for the answer. So it's just to buzz in.
Oh, Rick did it too, though. Rick did it too. Don't worry, we both did it.
Rick, were you?
We put the same answer too,
bro?
Dad.
Did you see what he said? I think I have to go with cigarettes at this point.
Yeah. Well,
okay, so it's going with cigarettes. That's 31 points. 31 MSPs answered cigarettes. And we do want the chat to answer. So we have some questions, some answers. You got to get help from the chat. So Danny, you keep going.
Look at Steven's answer, bro.
oh, we could use that?
Beer. He just said it.
A pack of beer? No. I'm going to go with chips. I'm going with chips.
Can I change partners?
Chips is your final answer. Chips is the final
About a
answer.
6-pack?
That's true. Chips.
Me.
Well, you could get that.
Thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Let's go with beer.
Beer.
Yeah, Jesus. Oh, it's back to me now.
Yes.
Damn it.
Yeah, I got nothing else.
Pineapple.
You fucking asshole. Oh, that's a good answer. Hold on.
That was my answer.
Damn. Can you stop?
Thank you, Sam. Thank you. All right. Is pineapple legit or no, Simon? Yeah, I'm carrying.
You're down to your last one. If you guys
You're
get it
kidding.
wrong, then MSP
You're
Unplugged can
answer.
steal.
No, I'm not. No,
To
hold
be
on.
fair, I said the first one.
Gum.
Ooh.
And there you go. Corey gave you another fucking answer right there.
No, somebody might give me gum.
Oh my god. Come on,
All right, I'm
man.
gonna say.
Swear to God, if you say
what do you
chips.
say? Oh, the wolves.
Okay, the
Oh.
Techcon around.
Yeah, no. Oh!
Hey, just so you guys know, Rick and I know, and also everyone else here. I did say cigarettes as well.
He did.
Okay. Move on, dude. Move on.
Okay,
Fucking
going
chips.
into
Are you
round
trying to
2.
make up for
Oh,
chips?
what round? Can we pick another round, or do we have to?
You
go?
guys
it's
can
like
choose
a
whatever
third.
round you guys want to
Let
do.
them go.
So you guys just
Yeah,
want the
no,
round.
I
You're
know.
a bad fucking
No,
host.
but I'm saying, does it automatically
This is
default
going
to
off the
round
rails.
2?
That's all I'm saying. This is off the rails.
They could pick a round right now. Correct?
They can do
Whoever-
the thing I just said. Yes. Let them pick
Whoever-
a round. Yes.
Okay. So Paco, Rick, choose a round. Whatever round you guys want to do.
7.
Okay. We're diving with... Okay, remember, you guys don't have to type the whole answer into the private chat. It's whatever letter, whatever character you guys want to type.
Yeah,
just
Rick,
whoever types
don't
it
do
quickly.
that.
Yeah, damn.
And wait for me to answer. Wait for me to ask the whole question. Okay.
I swear he's gonna say pineapple again.
Name something Eve might be
Oh,
holding in the Garden of Eden. Okay, I'm gonna give it to Rick. Rick was quicker.
That's some bullshit. That's all I'm saying.
That's bullshit, Simon.
In Florida,
The
I
chat
demand a
never
recount.
lies.
All right. Let him, he's got good taste in bourbon. Let him go. All right.
So
I think we
Okay.
should have did Florida or no Florida. The apple.
Apple. Okay. Let me know if you guys want to see the question again, and I'll bring it back up.
Yeah, let me see the question again.
Okay. Paco,
Fucking
name
Sam,
something
bro.
You want to phone a friend?
Right.
in the Garden of Eden.
Sam came out ready to party, dude.
I'm gonna go with.
I was
I'm
thinking.
gonna go with
just
Adam.
Adam.
She was holding some Adam.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, seven
Dude.
seven
If this
MSP
was
said
done by anybody else, that would not have
Oh
been
my
the
god,
answer.
it's only 7. So the next are like, yeah. Oh my god.
Name something
I
Eve
know.
might be holding in the Garden
know
of
it.
Eden.
All right, but it's their turn. Don't say anything.
I know. I'm
Snake?
not.
Fucking Mike.
What?
You guys got a lot of
Wow.
penis jokes. That's all I'm saying, dude. That's-
Yeah, she is.
Bible school.
What happens if you combine answer number 2 and 3? What does that say?
Then they get double the points.
No. The answers.
Name something
Paco.
Eve might be holding in the Garden of Eden.
30 seconds on the clock.
A fig.
Fake.
Someone's reading the chat. That's all I'm saying.
Was that in the chat?
It was. It says they're fig.
Hold on. Wait, I gotta mute us. Hold on.
Rick,
Oh, I have no.
you're up. Think of. I'll give you guys a hint because you know what? Think of garden.
Oh, I
You're in a
know I'm
garden.
right now. Now I know I'm right.
Pineapples? No, let me stop.
Simon, come here. I want to talk to you, bro. Come here.
Oh shit! I'm in the same. Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Oh man.
10 seconds.
Adam, think.
X
Think
me.
of garden.
Guess something. Anything.
Apple fruit is up there. Vegetables. I don't know.
Hey Rick, pineapple.
You guys have one more shot. Paco, take it away. What's something
was
that you can
Eve?
find in?
If pineapple's the answer, we are
Flowers?
killing Tech Bar permanently. We're never going to.
Flowers, you said?
Yep. I'm gonna go flowers. Rick.
I bet you I'm right. I bet you
Oh,
I'm
wait.
right on the last one.
Rick has said fig, right?
I had said fig.
Paco said fig.
Paco has said fig. Okay, you guys take the whole round because there was fig leaf.
Wait, so why'd you give him an X, dude? You're not even
Because
drinking.
I read leaf. I didn't read.
He's
fig,
having that
and then I
good,
read
strong
fig
salmon
leaf.
milk.
You had one shot of tequila before the show. You got that salmon milk.
That salmon milk goes hard, man. You don't know.
All right, so they got 96 points. We got 83. We have to take this. You know that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Danny and Ray, choose a round.
Ooh,
5.
No, I want to do 9.
I know. That's why we're picking 5.
Okay. Remember, wait for me to read the whole question. Okay. What do you do if your dog poops and you run out of bags? Okay, take my ticket. Take my ticket. So what do you do if your dog poops and you run out of bags? 45 seconds on the clock.
Wait, who are you asking?
You guys, Tech Bar.
Okay, you didn't specify.
Tech Bar.
I say you make like a tree and leave.
Yeah, that's how I was thinking.
Leave it. Yeah, leave it.
Leave it.
Yeah, man. I'm from Miami. That's how we.
Screw your neighbor. That's fertilizer. It's free.
Exactly. We're helping the environment.
Okay.
Wait, now it's your turn.
No, it's your turn. I just went. How is it my turn if I just
Hey, let me
went?
see the question again.
Dog, you have dogs.
45 seconds on the clock. What do you do if your dog poops and you run out of your bags?
Clean it up.
With what?
Paper towels. I don't know. Yeah, paper towels.
Very tough.
Good luck.
I feel bad about saying this, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be an answer on there. Pick it up with your hands. I'm not saying I would do this. I'm saying I know some nasty ass fucking MSPs that put pineapple on the so, I swear.
I'm not going to admit it, Ray.
Up there, Simon.
Is that up there? All right, Danny. You guys have
Plastic
one strike.
bag.
Oh,
Plastic bag.
that's a good one. Okay. All right.
I'll give it to you. It says go get bag.
What the hell's a go get
So-
bag? Oh, okay. Like go get it.
Go get a bag.
Like that's not it's not called a go get bag. It's just okay.
Oh yeah.
Can we do the Steve Harvey thing? Can we rub your mustache? Can you?
my milk mustache. My milk mustache.
Shit, I got nothing. Steven, you got 3 points. Where are you for this, bro?
No, you could do this yourself. I haven't looked at chat once. Come on.
Yes, you did. I pointed out chat. I pointed out wolves.
Well,
to you.
just on the wolves.
Oh.
That's
45 seconds, Ray. What do you do if your dog Bella poops
Shit.
and you run out of your bags? You probably just
I would say poop on top of it. No. Fuck. Help me out here, man. I don't know.
No.
I have a fucking little
it's not
Yorkie.
my
She does
turn.
little poop pellets. She didn't do shit. Fuck. We're gonna lose this because I don't know what the hell I'm doing, and you're not helping.
25 seconds.
Oh, is
No
it
looking at the
brushing
chat.
teeth? Brushing
Look
teeth?
at Rick and Paco. They're like, "Fuck! Please don't take this to me. Please don't send this
Yeah,
to
I'm
me.
like,
Oh, I know my answer.
Kick it and run like hell. What the fuck? man? Yeah, why not? Let's go kick it and run like
Oh,
hell.
Sam, what if it's moist?
Kick it and run like hell.
Oh shit! Fucking Steven comes in after the fact.
One last strike. Danny, it's up to you.
Blame it on the neighbor's dog. I like Steven's answer though. Look at Steven's answer. I'm sorry, I don't use the chat.
It wasn't my dog.
No, not that one.
I know it was a neighbor's dog. Oh no, that's Corey. Oh, that's actually a good one.
Danny,
That's what I'm
30
saying.
seconds
I
on the
was
clock.
gonna say that earlier
So
though.
say it
All right, well, I was gonna say cover it with foliage.
with grass. Don't
Cover it with-
foliage.
Well, I was gonna say like leaves or something, like put on top of it.
that's what I would have said.
That's what I was gonna say.
Cover it.
So cover
is
it.
what-
Cover it. Cover it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shit.
Three
This is not
MSPs
making
said
it
cover.
better though. Like
Damn, bury and cover is part of the same answer.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with blame it on the neighbor's dog. Let's I feel like Corey's been in this exact position in Henry Tim's room. So like I feel like
Blame it on the neighbor's dog.
you heard about that, didn't you, Paco?
All right, to steal it away, to take it away. MSP Unplugged. What do you do poops and you run out of bags?
I'm genuinely curious what they're gonna do with this shit. Go ahead.
You
Mr.
got it, Rick, or
Raisins.
you?
Go ahead.
Get some raisins. What'd you
I think I know.
So answer.
Pick it up with a leaf.
I was gonna say that too. Yeah, that's a good
Pick it
one.
up with a leaf.
Use the
Oh,
lead.
man.
7 MSP.
Good answer, Paco.
Can you
Wait, so they get all the points?
can you see if it's like wait for your
You
dog
stole.
to eat it?
You stole,
That's
yeah.
not
They
even a
stole the
little bit of
points.
whoop ass. That's like
Wait,
more than double.
can we see the other
They
answers?
stole for what the hell?
Come on, Simon.
You're no Steve
That was
Harvey.
round 7, right? Or round 5.
Five.
So we had used newspaper, which you guys should have caught that. Come on.
Yeah, we really should have got that.
Yeah, but
We've been drinking.
And then the last one,
shouldn't
use
it go get
scooper,
newspaper?
use scooper or shovel.
Wait.
I was gonna
Nobody
say
said we had
scooper.
tools with us. That's not the.
I know. If you don't have bags, you walk around with a
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna go get a bag, but
I call shenanigans.
here's
on
my
this shit.
trusty shovel
All
and
right,
newspaper.
take the screen off because it's
'Cause
showing how much we're kicking our asses. So
Okay, and then this is gonna be the last round. So
do we
choose
even
a
have
round.
a chance?
MSP
Like, what's the max
MSP
number?
we
of
could
points?
tie. We could
I'll let you
tie.
pick it, right?
Do you do.
Round
You have
11.
you guys
Oh,
will have to
we
win
get
like
the five.
No, if we get
The whole
100%, we got 183. We have no chance of
Round
winning.
11.
Oh yeah.
So we're just doing it for the lows. All right, round 11. Name an animal you don't want to give mouth to mouth to.
Oh God, there's so many.
Rick takes it. Okay. 30 seconds on the clock.
I
What's
feel
an
like the
animal
answer
you
is
don't want
anything
to
in
give-
Florida. Like,
Really? I'm like, damn.
Oh wait, actually the answer is
An animal you don't want to give mouth to mouth to.
yeah,
What was it?
A dog.
a dog.
actually, I have my my
Corey said
my
my
sister's ex-boyfriend. A dog licked a toad and went into shock, and he ended up giving mouth to mouth. The dog still died, but he ended up giving mouth to mouth to the Yorkie. My ex-wife, Corey.
Okay. So
Snake.
Rick goes with dog. Oh, you had said dog. So
Okay, go with
8
dog.
MSP said dog. Paco, you're up. 30 seconds. on the
Alligator.
clock. Never mind. Okay. Alligator. 8 MSPs.
How do you guys take it from the bottom? Like, she's number one.
Snake.
Snack.
Neck. That's not what Eve said. All right, never mind.
Giggity goo.
Maybe she did.
Waka waka. Raccoon.
It's not the same thing. So no.
I feel like
thanks for the
Steven's
hit.
getting very, very specific from personal experience. Like, this is-
I mean, Canadian, bro. They'll help save a life.
they don't have water in Canada. They have
Yeah,
ice.
a rat.
A rat for sure. I don't know. Fuck that. Fuck that rat. What? Ooh.
Was this one better? Less sweet?
Yeah.
You know why? There's no cranberry juice.
Good call.
A shark.
Are you ready with this?
You said a shark?
Yeah, a shark.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Final answer?
Basically,
Oh my
telling
God,
you
it's an egg.
it's wrong.
Are you gonna give mouth to mouth to a sea creature?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've been drinking.
No, that's your friend.
Like this.
Okay, Paco, I'm
Are
sorry.
you spit in their
Good
mouth
enough.
and or something?
That's not
Tech bar, take it away.
All right, I'm going to go with cat.
Cat,
simple.
final answer?
Yeah.
It's so simple.
And is the
I was gonna say
champion
ferret.
of
It would not have made a difference, dude.
So what was
It
2
would
and
not-
3?
Yeah. What was 2 and 3?
So number 2 was pig.
A pig.
You don't want to kiss a pig. And then a skunk.
Oh, skunk.
Okay.
Oh,
So, first of all, that's
what the
fucked up. You
raccoon
guys are
was.
sleeping on Pepe Le Pew. That's fucked up. Second of all, yeah, like
Wait,
only
question.
we're old enough to know who that is. But hold on, no, hold on. I got a point I want to point out here. MSPs are some sick motherfuckers. There should be a lot more animals on this list that they would not want to do mouth to mouth to.
Right.
Like there should be like 50 items, and they just like these are the 5 we would not do mouth to mouth, and that's it.
Okay.
Everything else is on the table.
My issue right now in the game, this
No
is
problem.
not out of 100.
Yeah, it is. Oh, you're right. Yeah, Simon.
That's my thing.
I don't make the rules. Don't hate the player, hate the
You
game.
kind of do make the rules. You absolutely make the rules.
I mean, you guys see this, right? It's supposed top 10 100 people. Sorbet.
That's sore loser talk. Let's just
That
move
actually
on.
adds up to 50.
Damn, you see that
Listen,
shit?
listen. I'll own the loss, but that's not out of 100 people. That's not like a very small sample size.
Oh, good lord, that is fucked up. That is some bullshit. All right,
Congratulations, guys.
I don't know. I think this
You
takes
win a pineapple pizza. It'll be delivered tomorrow.
covered in raisins.
With raisins.
Yeah, I think Paco's right. That's the correct response. All right, Simon. I see a thing here called drunk confessions. Is that you coming on or what? Because it says Simone and it says drunk confessions.
So we're actually gonna skip that. We can actually do the last game of the night before we jump off, which will be Florida,
Okay.
not Florida. Okay, so I'm gonna play a quick commercial break again, and then we're gonna make sure to have that ready for you guys.
The Tech Bar will be right back after these messages.
Hi, I'm Gavin Stone, otherwise known as Gavsto. I'm one of the admins for MSP Geek, and I want to see you at MSP GeekCon 2023. It's the premier conference focused on the journey of a technician, honing career, skill set trajectory, and how to prepare you for success. We'll be in sunny Orlando, Florida from May the 21st to the 23rd. Come grow with us.
Hi, Simon.
Hey, Simon. Goodbye, Simon.
Fuck.
That's it. He just got you back for all those times.
Yeah.
Hey, Simon. Bye.
All right, so we're gonna play a game called Florida, not Florida. Basically, we're gonna show a whatchamacallit. We're gonna show some stuff on here, a story, and you guys are gonna have to figure out if it was Florida or not Florida. Danny always goes for the gold, and he tries to pick what city in Florida it is.
Or at least a county.
Yeah.
At least a
So,
county.
all right, first story. Man accused, and obviously the chat can play along. Man accused of grabbing gun after foul call during YMCA basketball game.
Oh,
Fuck, this should start with Florida.
that's easy.
All right, Paco, you're on top of the screen. What do you say, dude?
That's not Florida.
No?
That sounds like a Chicago thing.
Chicago. That is Florida, man.
That is Florida, Miami-Dade County.
Yeah. I
have no problem saying that.
I may have been playing that basketball game. Just saying. All right, Simon, what is this, dude?
Indiana. Yep.
Oh,
Sounds
shit.
Midwest. Sounds about right.
I didn't know there was a Midwest Florida. That's so true story. I'm talking to people at the dinner at Ride a Boom, and whatchamacallit. And the guy knows that we're having a dinner, right? It's us, Life Cycle Insights, Finn, Security, and Fifth Wall, and we're having a dinner. And the guy knows we're from Miami, and the dude assumes we're from Miami, Ohio, which has never happened in the history of ever. Nobody's ever been like, "Oh, you're from Paris, Texas." Obviously, no. Like,
That's annoying because even in football, it says Miami, and then when Miami of Ohio it'll say Miami, and then parentheses OH.
you know what it is? He said because our colors are black and red, our gang colors, that he thought we were from the Buckeyes.
Wow.
Interesting.
Yeah, yeah. No, yeah. All right, so Indiana, that's a whatchamacallit. All right, high school student, 6'6", 270. Oh, draft that dude. Arrested after knocking his teacher's aide unconscious for. He might have already been drafted. Knocking his teacher's aide unconscious for taking his Nintendo Switch.
Well, he wasn't drafted. He probably has a letter of intent to go to a big school.
He's on a team in prison now. So it depends what game he was playing, right? Like, because if this is like Kingdom Hearts, or the new like Hogwarts Legacy. No, I don't know what the fuck. All right, Rick, what do you think, dude?
Florida.
That's just going to be like your go-to? All of these stories are absolutely Florida.
No, that one I think is Florida.
All right, what do you got, Paco?
Yeah, I think it's Florida.
Not Florida.
I think there's not enough nudity, meth, and bath salts to be Florida. So I think Simon's trying to put me off my game, so I'm going to go with you guys. I'm going to go with Florida here.
Flagler County.
Flagler County.
On it.
No, we don't need the research, bro. We don't need you to zoom and enhance.
I'm just going to do
Danny. So Danny has.
Hey, listen, just keep it going.
Like Liam Neeson, Danny has 2 special sets of skills. All right, not hosting, not running a show, but if you go to Disney, you do not want anybody to plan your trip more than Danny. I mean, Danny knows his shit. He's got the inside, and
shit.
Danny has this incredible GPS.
Right,
we call
crazy.
it Danny positioning system, DPS.
Nice.
Danny, where's north right now?
North right now?
Yes. Okay, sure. All right. Man arrested after eating chips. Oh, there's your pack of chips, dude. Freaking A. Anyway, man arrested after eating chips that a thief dropped. Rick, you're up, man. What is this?
That's Florida.
You say you're not going all Florida. You either have a certain amount of respect for Florida or you have a game plan to this game. All right, Paco, what do you say, dude?
I'm going not Florida.
So Sam says Alabama, roll tide.
I'm going to say not Florida because a thief from Florida would not have dropped them.
Right? That dude would be,
they're going to take them all home.
That dude would be hog-tied. He'd be tased, and he'd still be holding the chips to this day.
But you missed
I'm
the
with you.
point. The cops arrested him.
Yeah. That dude is getting pat down at corrections, and he's still holding the chips.
No. Because he arrested the guy that was eating the chips.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
That might be Florida, too. That might be Florida. Oh, look, chips.
Oh, the thief dropped the chips.
This man got arrested for eating.
But
I still say not Florida because a thief wouldn't have dropped them for him to eat them.
I'm going to say not Florida for the simple reason that this sentence is hard and nobody in Florida wrote this sentence. So I'm going to go not Florida. Yeah, we take education not seriously. Tennessee. Oh, man. You must be from Gatlinburg because you're the only 10 I see. Woohoo. All right. I'm sorry. All right, Danny, go ahead.
Oh, that's Florida like a motherfucker.
Oh, Jesus Christ, yeah. Lunch lady at my former high school, the lunch was getting $1.5 million in chicken wings from school district.
Chicken wing, hot dog and bologna. Oh, wow.
Wait,
Miami-Dade.
That is definitely Miami-Dade.
But okay, so I'm going to extrapolate this a little bit. This was not just stealing from one school. She had a ring of chicken wing thieves. Yeah, Simon's like, this was in my high school yesterday. So this was like a ring of chicken wing thieves. They had this like nailed down. They were getting them still frozen, unsauced.
Look at Matt
and they
Connolly.
were reselling them to Hooters.
Look at Matt Connolly. Just knowing, hey, look, I can spell Mississippi.
Yeah,
that was Florida. They were selling them to what's his name? The dude that runs Wingstop.
Rick what was Ross. That, Rick?
And it was
Wingstop, isn't that a Texas-based company? I thought that was Texas-based.
All right, Paco, what do you say, dude?
That's Florida.
Yeah, it's Florida. I'm with Rick. This is Miami-Dade County, dude.
1.5.
That's a lot of chicken wings. Okay, well, hold on. Last year there was a chicken wing shortage, so chicken wings were actually more expensive.
This lady.
B, it was her fault. B, if there were drums and not wings, they were more expensive.
Flats. They're called
flats,
Miami-Dade.
Sir. Yeah,
Sir, they're called flats.
They're called burn my asshole. Whatever. All right, Simon, what is this, dude?
What?
Illinois.
Paco, you was here? I didn't know.
It was in Chicago.
That's crazy. I'm not surprised.
Simon, was it in Chicago?
Was this one of your MSP clients, Paco?
Real. Why didn't they cut me in on it? Anyway.
Paco, was it your fiance?
Chicken wing crime ring. That's all right.
All right. You want to do? All right. Man breaks into a firehouse and throws a meat cleaver at fire.
Oh, that's fire.
Who hasn't been there before? Come on. I mean,
that's true.
Who throws a meat cleaver at him? What?
Yeah.
That's Texas.
I need more context.
Texas, he said.
That's Texas.
I mean, because here's the thing. like,
Oh.
okay, so you go to a firehouse, they have a Halligan, they have the Jaws of Life, they have serious gear. You can't walk in and be
I know
like,
my answer.
I'm going to throw my bar spoon at you. You need to go in with like a meat cleaver, something heavy.
I know my answer.
Okay. So
But Paco,
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Florida on that one. That seems Florida.
see, Rick's going Texas, Paco's going Florida. What are you saying?
I am saying Florida because that goes back to what you said, where bath sauce and all that shit. You know, this guy was on something. Did you break into a firehouse?
Florida is the only state in the union that has legit had zombies because we had the bath salt shit a few years ago. Not a few, it was a lot of years ago. Whatever, we'll take it.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Florida for sure.
Yeah,
Miami-Dade.
Florida's hurt me though in this game. I'm not sure I want to go with Florida. I'm gonna go with
This is Florida, Ray.
Is it Florida? Am I gonna fuck this
This is
up?
gonna be Florida.
This is the last game of the night. Am I gonna fuck this up? I'm gonna go Florida. Simon, don't do me wrong, man.
Martin.
We are champions, my friends.
Oh my god. What?
Eagle. Oh, not my Eagles.
That's why he did it. They lost the Super Bowl.
Fuck you, man.
He was gonna. We lost. I'm gonna go
I'm an Eagles
into.
fan too. That's
I'm gonna
fucked
go
up.
into the freaking firehouse and just throw a meat cleaver.
Notice that
That
big
makes
old
sense.
black eye he got, so they took care of business.
Right? Oh yeah. I mean, but look at that meat cleaver, dude. That's a serious. He's got two. Dude went in like Mortal Kombat. Look at that shit.
He was like, finish him. They did.
He was like, flawless victory. They took the hose and they were like that. That was pretty dope. Wow, this has been an exciting game of Florida, not Florida. Thank you, gentlemen, for being no, there will not be an after party tonight. One of the good things about doing this in the studio is I get to do it in person with Danny. Downside is I have to drive home if not I have an angry wife. So this is not
And
like
this shit doesn't get picked up, Simon. We got to pick it up. I mean, what's
you
his
guys
name?
do. Do you not remember the
No,
beginning
it
of the
doesn't
episode where I was like, I don't do the work. I just tell you guys, and you guys do all the hard
That's
work.
true. That's right, Simon. Tomorrow you have to go on your half day to
I got
the
pizza,
Everglades.
no pineapple.
You got to go to the Everglades and drop off that barrel of whiskey and let it turn into.
We're gonna have
bourbon.
Gatorade. All right. So this is your
Gatorade.
absolute last chance. Vote for new drinking words. Go.oit.co/techbar2023.
Ooh, there's been some votes.
Oh, there's been some movement. All right. We got mute. I think the namaste is because Corey was on the chat and he probably voted because that came from them from that original episode. But
yeah,
damn.
but people were voting for mute.
So now it's Nuggets versus Namaste. I think that Nuggets is Phil. Let's be honest. It's Phil or Matt, and I know Matt Fox is not on, so he's got some personal shit. So yeah. Okay, so that's an awesome way to end the night. Paco, Rick, thank you so much, gentlemen, for being on. We appreciate you guys. Again, go check out MSP Unplugged. Go register for Techcon Unplugged. You have till the end of this month to register. I think Dallin definitely wins one of the tickets. Simon, you pick who's going to win the other ticket, dude. Simon is sleeping. All right, Paco, you pick somebody from the chat. Who's going to win the other ticket?
Goodbye, Simon.
Here, who was really active? Who'd you say had the first one?
Dallin Loomis had the first one.
Steven's been pretty on it all day today.
Nah, don't give it Steven.
Steven's an employee. If Steven goes, I got to play a fight, bro. Don't fuck with me, bro. Don't fuck with me. So, all right, what we'll do is this. I'll have Simon pick somebody, and then we're going to do a third free ticket. I'm going to let Rick and Paco pick somebody from their circles, and MSP Media Network is going to sponsor that ticket too. So you guys pick somebody. You just let Simon know afterward. Call it out whenever you want. Let us know, and we will buy that third ticket as well. All right, because I want as many people as possible in Jersey, September 7th through 10th. I will hopefully be there. I can't even answer for my schedule. I got to check what it says to tell me what's going on. But go register. Those of you going to CompTIA CCF, Paco and I will be there. Come say hello. And Simon, what do we got coming up next, man?
Yeah, so we have several events as well coming up. March 16th, we're going to be back at the Tech Bar. We're going to be doing it with Emilio Garcia of Tier 2 Technologies.
Ooh,
we're March 22nd at 1 p.m. ET. We're going to be having a partner first webinar featuring John Harden of Avic. And then remember, Tuesdays and Fridays, so tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have MSP Dispatch presented by the MSP Media Network.
With Tony and myself. I love it. So thank you, Rick. Thank you, Paco. We appreciate you guys. Thank you, Tech Bar audience. We appreciate you coming out every other Thursday. Simon, do not forget to go purchase my bottle of bourbon, please. I want to nearest. Say it again, Rick. Nearest what?
Uncle Nearest. Here we go.
Uncle Nearest. There you go. That Uncle Nearest. I want to try that. So please go ahead and order that. And you got anything to say?
Just like thank you for the host of MSP Unplugged for joining us.
There you go. And for the love of God,
Thanks
don't
for
put
having
this
us,
pineapple
guys.
on your pieces, people. You guys have a good one.
Thanks, guys.
Try
Appreciate
raisins.
it.
This has been a broadcast.